This is the brand new Burgoyne Bridge crossing 12 Mile Creek here in St. Catharines. The original bridge dates back to 1915. It's another mild evening here in the Niagara region, going down, they say, to just about 9 degrees, and rain is in the forecast, so that may present some problems for the ice maker here in the Meridian Center. Let's bring you up to date on what happened this afternoon in Draw 12, and our featured game was the Battle of Ontario. The North against Ontario in the South, and Rachel Holman, two-time Canadian champion, has the complete game now. She can hit, of course, we know that. Look what she does here in 4. Come across, no problem at all as she picks up 3. It would go to an extra, however, before Ontario wins it to remain undefeated and top of the standings. So she picks up the win, Rachel Holman, by 1 over Northern Ontario. Team Canada snap a 6-game winning streak for Quebec. British Columbia win their first on a measure over so far winless Saskatchewan, and Manitoba cruising right along, Michelle Englot, over Nova Scotia. Top of the table, we know that Ontario and Manitoba are into some kind of playoffs, and we still now have one team looking for their first win, Saskatchewan. But remember, the magic number is usually that 4 loss. As on this Wednesday night, we say hello, Canada, and welcome back to St. Catharines. Our continuing coverage of the Scotties. Cheryl Russell alongside. Newfoundland and Labrador. They started so well. Stacey Curtis won her first 2. What's happened since then?
Well, it's just been shot making. It's only been a couple of them, though, too, Beck. 1 here, 1 there. They're putting like 6.5 good shots together in an end. In this field, that's just not quite good enough. But if I'm Team Canada, I'm worried here. Team Canada's grinding all they've got to try to get into the playoffs. Now they're playing a team that has absolutely nothing to lose. They've been close in a lot of their games. Their attitude's infectious, and sometimes when you're grinding, the other team's having some fun. They can really get you.
For those of you old enough to remember Rodney Dangerfield, Team Canada is getting no respect.
No, it's unusual. They've been flying under the radar, which is unusual for the team with the maple leaf on their back. But instead of letting that upset them, they've actually embraced it as one less distraction to deal with. And they've gone out and focused solely on their performance, which has translated into 6 wins in a row.
Don't tell me you don't remember Rodney Dangerfield. When we come back, Team Canada, Newfoundland, Labrador.
The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex, and Cashmere. Proud sponsors of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for over 35 years. The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. By Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. And by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
All right, so you're looking at the standings at this time of the tournament. If you're PEI 5, you got to stay there. Northern Ontario trying to regroup after their loss to Rachel Holman. Newfoundland Labrador 5. Team Canada trying to take another step towards the playoffs. Saskatchewan trying to win their first. The Territories still in the running. Nova Scotia, Alberta with Heather Nedowin skipping Shannon Clybrink's team. Shannon's back is that bad right now. Time to meet the teams now is brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Hi, I'm Stacey Curtis, skip of Team Newfoundland and Labrador. Our lead is Erica Trickett, our second is Julie Devereaux, our third is Erin Porter, and we curl out of the Remax Center in St. John's, Newfoundland.
Hi, I'm Chelsea Carey, skip of Team Canada. Our lead is Lainey Peters, our second is Jocelyn Peterman, and our third is Amy Nixon, and we play at the Glencoe Club in Calgary.
And it is the defending champions that have won the draw to the button. So Chelsea Carey and crew will have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones, Newfoundland Labrador. And skip Stacey Curtis out and ready for her lead, Erica Trickett, to get us underway on this 13th draw, the Scotties Tournament of Hearts from St. Catharines.
Starting to go early.
Back to sheet B, Cheryl. We haven't been there in a long time, but definitely curled both ways. Obviously, Dave's got everything moving, but the in turn was curling more in the odd ends than the out turn. So see if it's still the same.
As mentioned, it's a mild. Drizzle is in the forecast. Frost has been a problem the entire day. There's a, as Kathy Gauthier told us earlier today, they have there's a part in the dehumidification setup here that's broken. They're going to repair it overnight. So the anything with regards to airflow, all the air conditioning has been turned off. It got very warm in here earlier today. Some of the complaints, some of the curlers were saying it was as warm as they've ever played. So we'll keep an eye on the frost for sure.
Well, and then even for the brushers, they're going to have to watch the paths. And we didn't notice it maybe the second last end where we saw the draw weight come down a little bit, but it held up really well.
A call your lead would rarely play. Erica's playing a hit run back here.
Sorry, Erica, good throw.
Let's take a look at the keys to the game, and we'll start with the defending champions, Team Canada.
No, we talked about their 6 wins in a row, and I think that's what you do against a team that has rattled off 5 losses in a row is you just quick out of the gate, use the momentum, and use Lainey and Jocelyn, who are all-star lead and second right now. And then don't take this team lightly. They're underdogs. They'll throw everything at you. They're relaxed, and that can be scary sometimes to play against.
What'd she say? Sorry. Throw normal here.
And for Newfoundland Labrador.
Well, I say have fun, but I should say continue to have fun because that's what they've been doing. I'm so impressed with the attitude of this team. And 5% better, all I'm saying there, to play at Chelsea Carey, they're close, but it's that 5%. So each player's got to make one more, maybe 1.5 more shots during the game. They can win this thing.
Keys to the game are brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. And that really is the difference. Stacey was saying to me prior to the game that I said, so what's happened? She said, we just haven't executed. Simple as that.
Normal.
Well, I think, Cheryl, I was talking about the other game we covered with Newfoundland was how impressed I was with the communication, the ice reading, the strategies really improved. So all that's left is you've got to finish that off with shot making. And they're not far off. They really aren't, but got to get that little bit better.
Well, and credit to them, they did talk about playing in a men's spiel and they're trying to do all the things that they possibly can to play under pressure all the time, because that's really what it is. How you respond under pressure. You play in an environment like this, and it's really hard to simulate.
Stacey had to touch the 4-foot, a tough one against Rachel Holman. If she makes it, it's like 4-3 playing 8th in. You know, like it's not like they're not competitive, but for some reason there's always a winner and a loser each game, and they've just been on the wrong side of it.
The defending champions, Team Canada, come in with a record of 6-1, and as we say good evening to Kathy Gauthier, they're in good spot here to make the playoffs. They should make the playoffs unless something goes terribly wrong. So this is about learning for the weekend.
Well, it really is. Amy Nixon describes their play as scrambly. She feels that there have been ice changes, and we've certainly seen those ourselves, and it's adjusting to them. Now, using their experience, they're looking at that as a way to be ready for anything that will happen later on this week. And interestingly enough, I talked to Dave Merklinger. The humidity has gone up in the building from 60 to 64%. So he's utilized that big pebble head again tonight to try to keep the frost at bay. The good news story, though, is that the part has arrived. They have fixed the dehumidification system, and so they will run it overnight, make sure that it's highly functioning, and we should see conditions go back to normal tomorrow.
Okay.
Thanks, Kathy. That's good news.
14-2?
Because it is not supposed to cool off until Sunday. It's just that
Let's make sure we get there.
dome of mild air. And all the snow is gone here in this Niagara region. I know in other parts of the country it hasn't, but in this particular area of Ontario, it's all gone.
Yes, line.
Really good opportunity. Canada rubbed on a guard, and so now a chance to sit 3 or sit 2, come around this corner.
Have to rub. Okay. 5-3.
Yeah, exactly. That was perfect weight.
That's the type of stuff right there. You throw that a little heavy, you sit 3. They're going to split it, and at least 2. And now there's not only is it not in, but it's a double staggered corner guard situation for Amy to get rolling behind.
And that's the frustrating thing, obviously. If you're given only a few opportunities in a game, you got to pounce on them.
Right. There are very little opportunities at this level.
Line's good. You've got room.
It's the shots after misses that you bear down on.
Even 9 here.
Okay.
Even though Team Canada's 6-1, and it goes back to what Kathy was saying that Amy mentioned, is I haven't seen them feel or look completely comfortable on the ice. Their wins have been really gritty. They really had to dig deep, which can be really good. But eventually you want to feel a lot more comfortable than scrambly.
9-2. No.
Okay.
Okay.
Out. What do you guys think?
I think you need
They're on first error.
a little extra.
Like a
Like
put it there
14
4.
or like
yeah,
3.
like a put it there 14.
I like a 3-8 even. Do you like that?
Yeah. And it's gonna feel like a put it there.
Yeah, so first down they're talking about a be there 14, which is you're not giving it to your sweepers, you're throwing it there yourself.
Line's good.
Weight's close.
I thought
5.
I put it there.
Line's
You have
good.
room right
Throwing
now.
a lot of weight here. Now, there'll definitely be pebble here.
Peterman, Peters
Hard line.
have a chance here to wrap it around that stagger out front. Oh, no.
That's slow there, and then Amy gave that a real good huff when she let that go.
That's crazy. She really hurled that.
Yeah. To your point.
Yeah.
Well, it looks from here,
Okay.
we're in the kind of the side of the sheet, and it looked like
I think
back line to
14's
half
probably
weight.
Did.
What do you guys like here? 13-8, 14?
I think you put a stick to that
100%.
stone just
Yeah.
outside the
I
12
thought
to
I
see.
did put it there, but not
First
enough.
indication was that they
Wide,
think it's
and
out
there's
Newfoundland, Labrador.
Yeah.
From that angle, it certainly looks like you can see white.
Sneak it. Let's do it. You got it.
Now Stacy has to adjust to the weight after seeing that one come up short.
This is something, though, the frosty conditions is something that she says may be a bonus for them because they do come from down east and they play on some frosty
frost.
conditions.
Very much so.
Yes, Mark.
Julie Devereaux, Erica Trickett. They're going to crash all in front.
That wasn't there either.
Yeah. Have to, don't we? I don't
Yeah.
know how you get there.
Well,
but,
you knows that.
oh, she's doing this.
Yeah.
We got to do this. You got to go here, and I got to throw you a helicopter.
Yeah.
You can always tap the yellow one if you're really worried about going out in the weeds here.
14.5.
Yeah, and there's so much to tap it behind.
Oh, yeah. That would have to be easier.
It's,
Amy just threw it.
And I'm assuming with that description is throw a helicopter, they're going to throw something with a lot of rotation.
They are. It's because she has to go out in the weeds and there's not a lot of room, so throw rotation, let it track down the sheet.
Okay.
Might run
Slower
better
underfoot
for weight
based on
too.
what she said. Like, I think that's the time you want, but I think it needs to feel to me more like a high 12, 13 to get there. I think it'll die too, so I'd rather give you some dead weight and watch it die than be short. We can't be short again.
Yeah, line!
Well, there's a lot to get around if they can.
Yep.
Yes!
Gotta go!
Hard line!
Peters.
You got it!
Peterman.
Really gotta go for weight.
Nixon says you got it if you can get it there. You got it if you can get it there. Little bit more. Got it by. Oh, no, just rub, but there's still something left to carry it in to the top 12.
That
Great
was
sweep,
close to
guys.
being perfect.
Really good brush.
Pretty good adjustment. When you're typically out here throwing 15 seconds, you're now throwing 13 and a half to get there, and you have to believe that kind of throw.
Yep.
You almost need to, as soon as she releases, pick it up and start brushing.
You do.
Yeah, I like this.
Every time we sweep, there's a layer.
Yeah.
I would have said 12-8. Yeah, that's what I said to them. I'd have said 12-8, like high 12 when I let it go. 13 maybe.
It's a bit dangerous if she hits it too thin.
Exactly.
Boot turn run back here. Not sure what this is going to do.
Would the upweight shots not be a little easier on this kind of ice in the draw?
Yes.
9-5. Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard.
Final stone. Stacey Curtis. Run this back. Got it. They do. Now, where is it going to go? And in behind cover, and oh, it'll just nibble the top of the four.
Beautiful shot.
What a nice shot.
Maybe 9-7.
Yeah, it might have been hair down.
To spin it in to get a little piece of the forefoot.
Okay.
Did come up though.
It did, yeah.
Now, you mentioned earlier she could play the tap.
Set this a little harder
She,
too,
being
so the
Chelsea
feet might stay
Carey,
on
maybe
better.
play the tap on their own yellow, but they're going to do this because of the fact she just threw it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No question. She should be very close. The guard's out of the way a little bit now, too.
Needs to get a good piece of the blue.
I like this.
Facing one.
Mine's fine.
Final stone here in the first.
Yeah.
Mine's good.
Mine's good. Hey, line. Mine's good. No, you're okay. Line only.
Well, that's fine.
No. Mine's good.
Whoa.
Well, the grind in. And it does. Back four for that single. The defending champions open the scoring here in the first on this Wednesday night. Update for you. Nova Scotia against Alberta. And Alberta at that 3-loss mark. Now keep in mind, of course, as we watch Heather Nedwin, it was Shannon Clybrink who brought this team here. And her back has been acting up, and now it's Heather Nedwin's team.
Well, she tried the run on her first. It did not work out. Trying to raise that center stone back into the yellow-red combo to pick the red one out.
Oh, no, really? You're kidding.
Ooh, she hits it thin. She could have got them both.
Wow. Right through. And Nova Scotia and Mary Matitol from the Windsor Curling Club picks up the steal of one. Prince Edward Island and Northern Ontario. Remember now, Northern Ontario coming off that loss earlier today to Team Ontario. And this is Robin McPhee. Comes in with 5 losses. Has to stay there.
Well, and for Krista McCarville, came in deep, was already lying 1, a chance to guard, slid a little bit deep on her, and it presents an opportunity for the double.
Bang. A little more.
Good enough for 1.
Prince Edward Island opens with the single. And Saskatchewan still looking for their first win, losing in that extra on a measure to BC earlier today. A pickup 2 against the Territories. Wednesday night here in St. Catharines, the Meridian Centre. Team Canada opens with a single. Newfoundland and Labrador will have the last draw. Here in 2 playing the Redstone.
Okay, I'll be nice and positive here.
It's always a little when the ice is that different. In the first end, Chelsea threw down her first one. She had probably top 8, I think. She rubbed the guard. Then you wonder on the second one, now you're down a path the second time, how much do you take off? But really good throw, figures out the weight.
Whoa!
Oh, it's lots of weight, isn't it? Yeah, 8-7.
I think
Corner
so.
guards in a pretty good spot here. To be so precise with those with this surface. And keep this probably as high as the yellow one here if you can.
That's all there. That was pretty good.
6,
Top
7.
8.
7, 8.
This is an experienced call to not play the hit. Instead, you've got the corner, use it, go around. So they could look at hitting.
Stay.
We're back
No,
12.
line's okay. Where are you?
Julie
Back
Devereaux
in.
saying it's
It's losing its
a
handle.
little heavy.
Trying.
Should be some pebble over there though.
And it'll finally dig in. Back of the tee line, back 8.
Totally buried.
Yeah.
I think either way we have to do this.
You like this next?
Yep. So,
Like a 4.
do you like that?
I think a high 3.
Okay. Too much?
Line's close.
Jocelyn Peterman
Oh, no backing yet.
This looks heavy.
saying that, you know, before the game, that's the
Back
adjustment
line.
you have to make on ice like this, is just to
Yeah.
give that little bit more, a little bit more
12 and a half.
rotation. But at times, she said,
What'd you
you're
get on
really
that?
guessing.
12 and a half.
You are, and it is, and it depends how many rocks have been down that spot and how much extra you add. And it's not what you're used to, what surface you've been playing on all week.
4 feet less is good.
4
You're
feet
only
less.
back 4,
The
Julie.
only reason I'm thinking that is because there's been a few more down this path now.
Okay, fair.
Good conversation, just recognizing this is going to be a few rocks down here, and it could slide a little bit better.
Shorts the play too.
Lot less.
Can't be back there, set up a double.
Hey, line early if you're line. 5. Room. Line's okay. 6. Oh, room. Not curling the 7.
No, we're to the back.
No. Go sideways like the other one. Yep. Gotta go by it. Yep. Gotta go by it, guys. Hard. Right back. Hard.
And just slightly by it. There's that little pocket now.
There's an example why they put a few losses on the board lately. You know, if that's top 8, it's not easy. It's second end. The other team missed 2, but if you just miss that the right way, even a foot short of the rings, you can tap it in later, and this won't be available.
Weight looks good.
Amy Nixon locks one in there, and good luck scoring a big score.
With the
Right
bump.
off.
Back line.
Never. Laney. You gotta go to get a piece.
And now,
Hard to get to a piece.
Lainey Peters. And boy, we're just seeing them trade some errors here, overthrowing things.
I think what happens, you know, Amy's going to be back down to them, and so for the skip, you've got to adjust the ice a little bit too, knowing that that's going to be kind of the pro side miss for Amy. So they're throwing so much extra weight, it's putting the broom down in a little bit more of a challenge.
Could hit the top one here, Cheryl. Just roll over towards those. By hitting this one, there's a good chance you're setting up a double.
9-8. Whoa. 9-8.
Aaron Porter throwing the third stones.
Whoa. Yes. 9-8. Yes. Erica, gotta go. Go.
And they'll leave it there, back 4.
Yeah, that's the problem with that call. And if the double's made by Amy Nixon, then it's hard to remove the yellow one because of the red at the back.
Just quiet.
Just don't
shot, Nick. Nice throw. Really nice, Amy.
Probably tap that out and sit or have 3 in the corner there.
I think so. You can see probably 3/4 of it.
What I threw, honestly,
And that might bring a big score into play.
Great out of there.
This works too, though. Just maybe tap it a foot.
Line's good. 5. 5. Go down.
Lots
Go
of room
down.
right now.
5, 6.
Have a look.
Not on it.
Have a look.
Yeah, you get so
6.
involved with the brushing, you keep your heads down. You got to pop them up every once in a while to have a look.
6. Okay, go ahead now.
Julie Devereaux, Erica Trickett, and to the corner.
Good. Okay, bad weight judgment.
You really watch some of the top teams where one sweeper, the sweeper
I don't think
rusher closer to the rock will stay down, and the other one will look up and down and pretty much try and judge and listen to the line caller in the house as well.
Is it terrible if we don't get the 2 out though? Like this always goes, doesn't it?
Yes.
But then this 2 probably goes as well. Still not bad.
I think it's fine. As long as
Okay.
he knows it, you know, inside nose, no.
Firm.
Yep.
Nose is probably real good.
Yeah.
Both reds will go away.
Try to get across it. Like to the nose at least.
Yeah.
You know, we've said this before. We noticed it
Alrighty,
last
turn.
night.
Go with the. It should kiss this red, Joss, but try to kill that.
Sounds good.
There.
Nice throw, Chelsea.
Yeah. It should go
When
fairly
when
straight.
Chelsea Carey is in
Nice throw
the
here,
zone
Chelsea.
and confident, the chatter is minimal. And she's in one of those zones right now. Sure.
She is. It's been very noticeable this week. Minimal conversations, but she feels it. She doesn't really need a lot of feedback.
She is a confidence kind of skip. Has to have it. Feel
No,
it.
Laney. No, Laney.
And there they squeeze it. Everything goes to the back except for Shot Rock, belonging to Newfoundland Labrador, sits back edge of the 4.
Okay. Good sweep.
Make sure we're second.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
What did you have on my split?
I had a 3-7.
Okay.
I think 14's close though.
Okay. That's what I was aiming to throw.
Yeah.
I think that's a smart front end, though, too, Vic, to recognize when she's confident and don't give too much information. They just kind of back out of her way.
Yeah, that's hard to do, isn't it?
Okay.
If you're used to kind of helping, it's when your skip's in a zone, it would be tough to back off.
You have to read that very well.
Let me rephrase.
14.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I had 3-7 on Aaron's.
Okay. Yeah. 14's good.
Okay.
Great at it, Stacey. Well, got it.
So everything's been missed on the under curl on this. The ice seems a little bit straighter.
Inside out. It's like it was this afternoon, right? It's getting a little bit dish.
Hey, 5 is great.
Let it
You got
work, guys.
room.
Let it work. 6.
Whoa,
Let
5
it
is
work.
great.
6.
Whoa.
From what we remember, sheet B, this is the straighter of the 2 turns.
No. We're 7-8.
The whole sheet we thought was sloped a little towards C.
We're not
Erica.
7. We are 7. Just 7.
No.
Oh.
Whoa.
Sit.
Pretty nice.
Good. Perfect.
Right underneath it. Obviously, but normal.
Well, Saskatchewan opened with 2 in the first. They have blanked the second,
rather roll
so
out.
it
We had
remains
them working
2-0.
that high, right?
And Carey Galusha out of the territories has the last rock playing 3.
Let's try to roll
Stacey
it,
Curtis
like, half
wanted
under and make her 2 a little harder.
us to say
We have
hello
stay
if we
shot.
could, and we will, to her lead from a year ago. Carrie Vautour is back home and expecting a baby in the next few weeks. We wish Carrie all the very best.
Okay, we roll out, it's only 2.
Nice throw here.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw this the same, just less weight.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Never.
It's a bit down, which is good, I think.
Clean. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
There you go, and rolling it in underneath. And they are the shot stone without last rock here in the second.
Really
Perfect.
nice.
Good sweep, guys.
Great shot, Chel.
Thanks.
Mixon I tell you, I think we've seen a lot of
Really nice shot.
thirds who can call line, and I still think Amy's one of the best.
She isn't even on that one there where Chelsea was pretty adamant. No, Amy knew you can't let it roll too far or you're not shot. So
I don't know what it means, but you're
really good heads up by Amy.
in there a couple times. Okay. Sweep for T line. If line's good, we'll tap. Okay. Do you guys like the same weight?
Yeah, real similar should be good. We didn't touch that.
Okay.
It was a heavy clean the whole way.
Okay.
That's such a good roll because this is the type of shot that you try to tap, but you throw it a foot heavy. It doesn't take the curl, and it's 2-0.
Bit early.
We gotta go on this.
Where are you?
Yeah, I think we gotta go.
Yeah, hard line. Hard line 2. Hard line. Hard line 2. 6. Hard line 2.
Final stone.
Hard line. Hard.
Facing one just outside the back of the 4.
Hard. Really hard, guys.
Now, if they're going to rub here and roll.
Hard.
Oh, dear. Oh, they did get it. Look at that. By that much.
One red.
One red it is.
Yep, one red.
May have that kind of evening. A lot of close calls coming up. Update for you. Nova Scotia and Alberta. Oh dear, who's shot there? Looks like yellow at the back.
No.
Oh,
You had a 50-50 chance.
wow.
It is, in fact, the red stone belonging to Mary Matatall, so she guarded on her final stone. And so for Heather, going way outside, needs to get tight to the guard, get the swoop, and if she can tap her own, it's 1. If she can tap it and move the red, it's 2.
Heather Nedowin, Sarah Wilkes, Allison Deason, brush, tap it. Oh gosh, look at that. Moved it far enough for 2. And now let's go to the other side. Prince Edward Island against Northern Ontario, and sitting, yeah, look at that little biter at the back.
It is there. For Krista had a chance to lie to on her first, but hit and rolled out. And when PEI hit and stuck, now if she hits it on the outside perfectly, she could make the double and blank.
Reminders coming off that loss this afternoon to Rachel Holman, and Ontario will sit there for the single to tie it at 1-1. So now you're caught up in a 1-1 tie. Newfoundland Labrador coming in with 5 losses. Must win if they have any chance to make the playoffs. They really have to run the table from here. And Chelsea Carey, the defending champions, 6-1. And it is, I was going to say team in red and white, but they're both in red and white. Team Canada, that does have the last rock, playing the Yellowstones.
6.
All you got.
Gotta go.
Can't hurt it. You're getting into the frost out here.
5.
All you got. Get it in.
4. Get it in.
Get it in. Go. Good sweep.
Really good sweep, you guys.
4-3.
Would have liked this back further so there wasn't this double or even hit and roll over to the left.
All right, 9, ladies.
Julie Devereaux.
No!
She, along with Stacey, winning the Canadian Junior Championship back in 2007 here right in St. Catharines.
Okay. Shoot. Guys, look up. I never.
So it was a really good start for Stacey Curtis and the team from the Remax Center, St. John's Curling Club. Look at that. Win-win over Saskatchewan and British Columbia. But then they've struggled since then, and will close out against the Territories, PEI, and Nova Scotia. Really does have to run the table if she has any hope. 5 losses, as mentioned.
Gotta go.
Last time
Take a look, Andy. No.
Mine's really
5
holding.
losses got anything was
Oh,
way back in the day when, gosh, you were still playing. 2007.
That was not way back in the day.
5 losses got you a tiebreaker.
Yep.
That's that rocket. 3-7. Good sweep.
Team Canada opened against Ontario and Rachel Holman, and they lost it 7-5. Ice was tough. They knew, however, and talking to them today as they strung it all together since, win or lose, it didn't really matter. There was enough tournament left, and really almost better to get it out of the way.
I think, Cheryl, too, that you have to give this team a lot of credit. We talked about the retooling the draw weight system they use, and they got worse before they got better. They come out as the defending champions with no respect, as Rodney Dangerfield would say. And then they walk into a hometown favorite crowd of Holman Beach in a close one, and then I think a lot of people just kind of like forgotten about them. And then here they are. They lost an extra end to Rachel. If they win that game, they're undefeated.
That could bother a lot of teams too. You are Team Canada. You expect to kind of be in the forefront. I do think the year they had, which was not a good year, and they've said it, 44% win rate on tour, really actually has helped this team build, and probably more the grittiness that they talk about. They're learning how to win ugly, winning with 60%, which, you know, championship teams have to learn to do that too. You can't always be playing 95% and pull off wins that way.
9-5, let's go.
Throwing third stones, Aaron Porter.
9-2.
Well, so much different.
9-2. Yes.
They knew coming in here Rachel Holman would draw a lot of the attention, obviously, and then maybe Northern Ontario, last year's runner-up. Oh, they just couldn't hold it. This will spin too far. It was so different for them compared to last year at the World Championships in Swift Current, when, I mean, if they didn't sneeze properly, that was analyzed. I mean, they were the focus of attention. Everything was on them. Here, they're sort of lost in the crowd.
And Chelsea's talked about it a bit, and you've heard it in some interviews that she's found it a little bit disappointing what wearing the maple leaf has been, where there has been criticism, all eyes are on you, and so maybe this has been a little better situation for them where they can not be the focus, go about their business.
Coming in with that record of 6-1. A win tonight to 7-1. The worst they could do would be 7-4. That should get you at least a tiebreaker, if it's not something better.
9-2. Clean. 9-5. Whoa. Whoa.
One miss right off the bat, come around tap for Newfoundland, and that's what's been happening all week. And you play a team like Canada, and they might not miss and score their 2.
That was a 9-9.
Here.
Could freeze down to that.
And maybe this is just an indication of not feeling comfortable with the ice quite yet. Draw weight.
Yep.
Gotta go. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yes! Quick! Hard! Never will hold.
Sorry, I hit that. Right towards it.
I think that was all yelling that held that stone.
Really nice.
It definitely works, it's proven.
If you say whoa on one of those again, I'm gonna flop you. Never will hold.
Sorry, I wasn't.
You were fine. You didn't set it a ton, and it was like deep in the house again. It's the same thing, right? What I was worried about was Joss's didn't.
I think the freeze is better.
Nearly a disaster.
Do you like a hair shade more than this?
Pardon?
Do you like a shade more ice than this?
Not with back 8.
It'll go here, though.
13 too.
I agree with Aaron. Aaron would like to take a little more ice here.
Yeah.
That's only a little more than 4 feet to get by that top one. Yes, you're throwing hair heavier, but get it by
to
somehow.
back eight,
It'll
is it?
finish.
Or is that to T line?
I think 13-2 is probably back 8.
13-2. So those are very much lower numbers than we've been hearing all along.
You got it. Let's go.
I think it's a product of the much higher pebble, thicker pebble that's gone on there to try to keep it ahead of the frost.
Yeah. Line's good.
Yeah.
Hard.
Hard line. Hard. Where are you? Hard. Hard, guys. Hard.
Just not picking up on the speed, are they?
Hard.
Right, it's not awful.
The only thing we got consider is
Open side, but
Yeah,
she
but
just plays over
I
double
think
or a
she goes
roll.
to this.
I think we got to do this.
Well, we've noticed a
is
lot of the
where I
teams
was
now
getting here
have
for my one earlier.
gone to people off the ice. It's the same story with Chelsea Carey. Kathy?
Well, it certainly is. And, you know, Lori was brought into the team. She's a team dynamics leader. She works on how the team works together, their emotions, how they express themselves, all of those things. And she started with them last year through the season. They brought her back on this year to continue to work to prepare for the kind of emotions like Cheryl talked about, being Team Canada and maybe not getting that recognition, and how to park all of those things and just deal with what is going on. They're very vocal about Charlie being great for coming out for strategy, but that is his role. If there's anything going on amongst the team, that's not his role, that's her role.
And
Yeah,
stay with me because let's update Saskatchewan against the Northwest Territories. And sitting 2 is Saskatchewan, it appears.
It does, and
Thank
you know,
you.
for Carey, it's been really tough shots. There's been a lot of rocks in play, not eliminating stones. Has to make the run to the fore and nut it in order to stick and score.
And with that, and she'll spin away, and there's no doubt now Saskatchewan will pick up 2.
Gotta go. Whoa, then. Whoa. If it's 5. If it isn't a guard, 4. It's in. Bite it. Bite it.
Might as well go in.
It's fully in. Good enough. Good enough. Fully in. Okay.
Again, Russ, to your point, there's
Good
so
calling.
much. That is the term that curls
Yeah, it's-
so
Okay,
much.
Good sweep, guys. Weight was close. I just need more ice there.
We had that 3 games in a row right from the start, and everybody was over curling in that turn.
Yeah, just more ice.
And
I
even
thought
with
if
the
I set it
extra
out there, it
weight
would
they're
hold
having
better
to
than
throw
it was
with the
also
pebble, it's still moving.
So, unless we can get all 3 of them. I don't deal. Okay. A little more.
Well, the choice was that come around, but nobody's been able to make it, so this might be the right idea. You should be able to make contact and get something going. If you get that absolutely on the nose perfect and throw it hard, it might go out of the rings. This one definitely comes back towards that one, and you never know, you might get them all. You have to throw it pretty hard, though, to get that top one to move as far as it can.
It's gonna bite, split. Yeah, yeah. Like look at it over there.
Big shot here. Would have been tempted to play the come around to the back one.
8-5. Close. Close. 8-5. Close.
In some trouble,
No.
Stacey Curtis, Newfoundland and Labrador.
Girl.
Watch it, touched it, moved it, and we'll get rid of 1. Sits there on the edge of the 12.
Sorry.
Great opportunity
Not the
here
best
for
throw.
Canada to
No, you looked a little off balance.
Shot. I could probably give you 6 feet more.
put a
that way.
tray on the board.
3 to 6.
Yeah. Again, if the line holds better, it'll probably be like the speed will stay on a touch better, but we still can be back to our back one, and it's okay.
Sounds good.
Again, the discoloration you see is the frost. Not a problem right now because, as Kathy mentioned, the larger pebble head that was used in the pebbling of the ice by Dave Merklinger and his crew
Line's good.
means that it's a little higher. The frost has to build up a little bit more to get to the surface.
Piece of 8. It's really
Piece of 8 will give them 3.
hard. You still got the line, but you gotta go.
You gotta go.
Peters, you got to go.
Hard, guys. Hard.
Still have the line, you got to go. You want a piece of that white?
Okay, you're good. Nice.
And yeah, they're very good. Just grab it top. Enough of the top for 3. The defending champs starting to look good.
Again, like I'm 6.
Chelsea Carey!
Yep.
Huge scrub. You got to hold it now. Hold it, run it back. Oh, now where's it going to spill? Oh, it sits in time. Final stone. And now the crowd starts to respond as they watch Peterman, Peters, Chelsea Carey, full 8 foot to be the Canadian champions. Interesting to note here as we look at the past champions going back to 11. Rachel Homan, of course. Heather Nedwin is here, came as an alternate and is now playing. Amber Holland from 11 is here as an alternate for Saskatchewan. Jennifer Jones, of course, losing out in this year's Manitoba Provincials. As we welcome you back on this Wednesday evening to the Meridian Center here in St. Catharines in the Niagara region. Team Canada breaks it open with 3 in the third. They lead it 4-1 over Newfoundland and Labrador. And it is Stacey Curtis from the Remax Center, the St. John's Curling Club that will have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Redstones.
Great sweep. Okay, or do you like here?
It's a 6 of one, half dozen of other. Do you play the run triple? At least make 2 go away, maybe sit second shot and shrink the scoring area. You just play that freeze. The freeze would have been better, but obviously you don't want to give a 4. Didn't quite work out on the raise.
She might lean to the freeze only because she just
played
attempted the draw and had a better idea on weight and ice.
Not like it wouldn't bury.
No, no. Goes so hard in there.
Sliding really good.
Now, as we said in the first 3 games, this is a wee bit straighter side, therefore it's a little quicker.
We're by. Sorry. Yeah, Aaron, go.
And by they are, and they will sit the shot stone in front of the tee line in the 8 foot. In a 1-1 tie, again, make a note of the win-loss records of your PEI. You want to stay at 5. Northern Ontario trying to bounce back after losing earlier today from Charlottetown. PEI's Robin McPhee.
Now, Krista McCarville tried to bury on her final stone. PEI was buried, could not get to it. She got behind it, is shot stone, but it is tappable for 2.
Oh, and she's got the catcher. Oh. 4-2.
Rolling too far right now, but watch it, lady.
No.
Nice, Joss. Really nice weight, 10-6.
Wow, very nice roll to the back 4 and undercover.
You want us to go home?
No.
8-8. Okay. All right, so I'm actually trying to throw an 8-8 this time.
Okay.
Whoa! 8-5. Yeah. 8-5. Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! Yes! Whoa! Catch it. Nice shot.
Very nice.
Nice,
That
Julie.
helps a lot.
That's a good shot.
Nova Scotia and 1, 2, 3, 4.
You love to count. I've never met a man who likes to count more than you.
You know, it gets me into the mood. Here we are, 4. That's what she's facing, Nova Scotia and Mary Maditol.
Well, Mary tried to play a freeze on her first one. It did not curl, and that allowed Heather to hit and stick for 4. And she is not playing the guard. She's decided to play the hit.
Wow. And now, where's it going to stop? And there you can see what you can see. I'm not going to count.
You can see 3. 1 less than before.
And that didn't curl like all yours.
So 5-1 lead for Alberta.
Interesting call there to throw some weight at 4 rocks.
And because she's drawn so well as well.
Yeah.
For 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Seems like lots right now.
I think it's a lot.
feel like I'm Sheldon. I mean, that's the Zing guy should be saying.
Line's good. Gotta go. Okay, go ahead, room. Room. Line's good. Clean. No, nothing yet. Nothing yet. Line's okay. Whoa.
We're just to it.
Yep. Yes.
We're right to
yes. Losing line. Yes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice, Julie.
Wow. Very nice.
Even here, we'll throw easy.
Yeah, even though they lost their corner, Newfoundland Labrador, they've got something to work with these rocks in the back. Great shot to kind of run and split everything all open and at least create some backing for them.
Yep. Little big. Yep.
Amy Nixon.
Yep. Quick. Yep.
Really hard.
Peterson. Peters all the way with this one.
Hard. Okay.
And we'll release it.
So it was okay, Chelsea?
Weight was big, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. This is probably
probably the fastest pass.
the fastest pass. Yeah.
Pardon?
There you go. Really good awareness.
Said,
This is the fastest pass.
Julie's was a 13.5.
Inside out
but
in the
I said this
arenas is
probably
always
the
quick.
fastest pass.
Usually
Yeah.
quicker than going to
This
the middle.
needs to be back
Reason.
4.
Well, it's
Yeah.
the pebble tends to wear down in the
Which
center
my last
because
draw
every
was
single
similar to that
stone is thrown from the middle of the
Keepers
sheet,
down.
obviously. So when you get over to the edges, it's still the pebble's still good as the game goes along. Plus, in this situation,
9. Hey, room.
it's a little bit straighter turn. The in turn coming home is straighter than the out turn, so that's a little bit less resistance.
Little pump right now.
We're only talking maybe 3 feet, Vic, but that's enough to miss this freeze.
But she's going into, if we can call it, the hill.
Yes, yeah.
Right? She's going uphill at this point.
Well,
I know what you're saying. But
more so straighter than
Okay.
than a big curl.
all right.
So there's less distance to travel.
2.
Nice throw. That was a pretty good angle there, Cheryl.
Very good.
This
High
is
enough.
Sitting 2.
Weight's good.
Oh,
Normal. Never. You. No. Clean.
Okay, clean it. Clean it. Nice, Nick. Nice throw. 9-6.
Good. Nice throw, Amy.
That was way
yeah,
more.
that looked good.
Right at it, Aaron. 9-5.
You got it. Right to
Pretty
it.
white out there with the sheet. Interesting by the 7th, 8th end, I would guess.
Yeah, it could start to get tricky. You'd like to have a lead at that point. You don't want to be making
Yeah.
Yes. 9-8. Yes.
tight 4-foot draws.
9-8.
It goes back to that
Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Wayne Middaugh always said, go hard first 5. Doesn't matter what the conditions are. That's when the ice is best.
No question.
Hair is okay.
The double's there, but it jams, so the perfect roll.
You could just select yours to be high side, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Chelsea has no choice here. One more nose hit, there won't be a double.
Okay. Love to kill that back one, but we don't want
Saskatchewan and the Territories. Carey Galusha.
And a chance to get 3 right back. Took a quick look. There is a stone right at the top of the house just biting the paint, and that's why she's playing this hit.
And inside she goes.
There's your 3.
Yeah. I think it's in 3.
I want to count so bad.
Good job, guys.
Oh, it's killing him.
Go ahead.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. Oh, no. Whoa. How much? Just nice. No. Got a piece? Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I got a piece. Sit right there.
Your face said no.
Please don't put a burb on that.
I have to get a piece, Joe.
I was worried we didn't.
Different team than we saw at the World Championship.
Wow.
Vic.
Apparently that
Quite.
was my most promising face.
And that's
Normal. Nose hit.
a good thing for Team Carey fans and the defending champions.
Well, you have to think, you know, as a first-year team to get thrown into, they rattled off a win to win a Canadian Championships with not a lot of depth on their team. They were all, you know, this was new, a new skip, and they didn't know each other that well.
The irony of this. She would leave Manitoba to go to Alberta, pick up a team and win. And then, of course, now Michelle Englot has gone from Saskatchewan to Manitoba, pick up the team, win.
Winning.
Yep.
Oh, stuffed it at the back, but still is sitting the 2.
And even, there's no double.
The problem is this is going to go nuts. Yep. Do we just take a lot of ice and hope, or do we tighten the ice and go across the face? That's a little scary.
I'm leaning towards tightening the ice and going across the face, but what do you?
Like, I'm thinking here with some weight. Like, throw firm and then it should go straight, right?
Yes.
Do you like that?
I do.
I could throw firm with the out turn too, and then it shouldn't go quite as nuts.
Yes.
I think that's better, right? Like,
Well, and if we hit it thin, we might even move.
Right, it's fine. Like, I think we go here with firm. We should never get to the nose with that, right?
Yeah.
Trying to nestle it in there. She did that once before in the second end. This is a longer roll. They're really worried about this
roll
curl
over to
side.
This one. I'm going to throw firm just because this might really curl.
There you go.
If we roll out, we roll out, right?
Okay.
Last thing you'd ever want to do with the score the way it is to jam it on that back one. I would prefer this turn optically than across the face of the object rock.
Yeah, I would too, Russ.
Throw the one you know.
Chelsea Carey, her last.
Close.
Newfoundland Labrador with the hammer.
Okay.
Catch something. And thin. And out the back.
Okay, or it's not going to curl at all. Just went right up the sheet.
Get through. Okay. Really nice.
Just no finish, eh?
Yep.
I like that throw a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Let's go here. Actually, probably a bit more. Yeah. All right. A little more. Yeah.
Pretty nice rock positioning in the last half of this end for
path?
Newfoundland.
I don't really know. I think they're all about the same, 13 and a half. Yeah.
Just the fourth appearance at the Scotties for Stacey Curtis. Her first in 2011. She went 1 and 10 and 13, 2 and 9. Last year 3 and 8. So
No, I like this. Let's go.
I'd love to get to 4 and improve her record. And the way they started out, we thought, my goodness.
2 wins.
Okay, it's all you guys. Line's fine.
Yep. Line's good.
Piece of the 4.
All you. Keep her broom down. Broom's down, I think. Looks light.
Yep.
Looks light.
Hard, guys. Piece of the 4.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard. Gotta go.
Hard. Right
Gotta
here.
go. Gotta
Gotta
go.
get
Gotta
the
go.
blue.
Keep going. Keep
We're
going.
there. We're
Keep
there.
going.
We're
Keep
there.
going. Keep going. Keep going.
We're good.
And good they are. Very nice. Great judgment. Julie Devereaux, Erica Trickett. They'll pick up 2. Team Canada, defending champions, still leading.
Lots of almost going on the ice work.
Before we go to break, let's update you on the game between Prince Edward Island and Northern Ontario and PEI sitting 2. That's what's facing. Krista McCarville comes in with a record of 4 and 3. Last year's runner-up.
Well, and it's actually 3, Victor. There's one underneath the broom where she was sitting, and it's been a choice to try to freeze this end, and PEI making some very good shots, but this is the same spot she threw the hit on the first and makes no mistake on the second.
1 yellow and 2 red sitting there. Northern Ontario picks up the single. And another update for you. Let's drop in on Nova Scotia and Alberta, and it really has been all Alberta. That steal of 3 has broken it open. Final stone on the way. Mary Matitol here at 4.
Well, and a chance to get 3 right back. Mary tried a double on her first jam and rolled it to the back. That is the shot stone, but when Heather was not able to make the double, she's got a chance.
Oh, sneak it by.
She does.
And there it is. Mary Matitol will pick up 3.
The loss last year made us even hungrier this year.
Courtney. Calling line. Here we go. Bang. Come across. Move it far enough. Oh, man, for three.
We've been fortunate enough to win, but every year is different and every field is tough at the Scotties. There's no easy games.
And they do lead the field, 9 straight wins. And when Kathy and Brian join you tomorrow for Draw 14, 9:30 a.m. Eastern, it will be Ontario against Quebec. And Eve Belil, who lost her first 2, put a string of 6 together, then lost earlier today, and is part of the playoff picture, but has to regroup a little bit. Can't stub her toe down the stretch here. That's again tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Welcome back to St. Catharines and this Meridian Center, opened just a couple of years ago. Beautiful building.
3.5? Yeah, I like that. Absolutely.
Team Canada with a 4-3 lead, the defending champions. And here in the 5th, it will be Chelsea, Carey, and company that do have last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Line's a bit tight.
Thought it was lost.
Line's good.
Thought it was lost. Yeah, it's good.
Take a look.
Yeah, lots of weight.
Okay, back house. Risky. Needs to hit a frost
It's coming
ball.
down. It's coming down.
Yeah, it's too deep. It's got to be in front of this 8. Nice throw.
What was
13.
it?
13.
Definitely slowed down a little.
For 9. I like normal.
Skips will constantly be watching the surface to anticipate, for instance, that yellow one where you think it should have stopped, and if it stops, you know, that couple feet lighter, you start to get a feel for how it's changing.
Yep. 9-2. Yep. 9-5. Yes. Yes. Hard, guys. Yes. Yes. Whoa.
Try and roll this away.
Whoa.
Not leave a pocket or a wall there.
Whoa. Sorry, it's backing up. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. 9. 9. Okay. I got it, Chelsea. That's my straight one. I think this one should die a little harder on me.
Keep sticking to the ice.
Yeah.
The hair less.
3
Dust.
feet
That was
less?
it. Yeah. I think 5
So the
feet
reason that I'm thinking out here loud here is, you heard Chelsea Carey
With a
said
different rock.
it had to be in front of that stone.
do?
The idea is to leave it in front, top of the tee line, in front of the tee line, so if they try to angle it, it jams on that one just outside the ring.
That's exactly, yeah. You can't expect somebody to miss half a rock, but if that half they can make contact with drives it into that back one, then you've done your job.
Well then.
T-line.
Oh, wait only. Line's
No,
fine.
it's all there.
Okay,
All there.
It's on then.
Here we go, Lainey. It's coming down.
Yeah, you might as well, Lainey. Yep, you might as well.
Yep. Yep.
And you got to stop up
Okay.
there.
3-8. Good judge.
Okay.
Almost stopped high enough, but it's more buried than the first one was, so a little tougher to chase.
9-5. Yes.
Hard.
9-5.
Yes, hard.
Hard.
Hard, gotta go.
Gotta go. Yes. 9-8. Hard.
Hard.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Darren Porter.
Hard, Erica.
Well
Okay,
done.
go, go, go.
Rolled it
Good,
away.
good.
Really nice
10.
throw.
Normal.
Weight's good.
Amy Nixon.
Just normal.
Why am I popping that?
Yeah, she did that in their very first game against Rachel Holman 3 or 4 times. Missed in the very first shot of the event for her with that outturn.
And rolling it over.
Saved it though.
It was just that nice weight. Gave it a chance to do some moving.
I've got over half. Or do you like that? It's up to you.
It's always good as a player, though, if you know right away. The worst time, or what it feels the worst, is if you don't know you're doing something. The minute, though, it comes out of her hand, she knows she's popped it out.
Okay. Right at it, Aaron. Let's go.
Another good delivery from Erin here. Just really under control with her balance.
10-2. Whoa!
Better release. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hard, Erica.
Erica.
Erica. Go, Erica, go.
Yep. Hard, Erica.
Yep, gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Yeah.
Oh boy.
9-3.
This is everything. The former skip for Memorial University. Twice she'd been to the CIS tournament.
Okay. Doesn't matter how good you throw it. If you overthrow it, you know, they only had to move that a foot to call it a takeout. Just threw it right through the break.
Yeah. Well, and there might have had to been some communication happen because she said her second release was a lot better.
Territory sitting 2. Saskatchewan last on the way.
Well, for Carey Galusha, she was able to hit and partially roll behind a guard on her first, and then Penny Barker hit the guard, and the decision was by the team from Northwest Territories to split the house rather than guard, and so that is why she faces 2, looking for the nose hit.
Danielle. Danielle. Whoa. Whoa.
You're good. You're good. Really good. Nice judge, guys. 3-3.
And roll it into the top 4.
One red.
They'll go to the break. Saskatchewan looking to win their first.
Sure.
Penny Barker from Moose Jaw Ford Curling Center.
Sorry, one red.
Ooh, I'm sticking in the frost here. I know it's really frosty. Yeah, try sweeping.
This whole end started with that red one at the top of our screen. They were trying to hit the yellow corner and roll in.
All right.
Halfway down, they knew where they're going to roll in, and they didn't sweep it to roll it away out of play. That allowed Amy to sneak one half buried and create the error.
Wait at it, Stace. Let's go.
Cheryl, we just heard them saying when the frost creeps in, it affects the brushing.
9.
Does it affect the stone too when you pick it up? Do you have to make sure it's a little bit more, clean it a little bit?
You do, especially, yeah, if it's been down a path and it's got frost underneath it, you do have to clean it off a lot better.
Wow.
Oh. But that's the spot that does move a lot. She even tightened the ice.
It's not moving a ton, so I don't think we need it.
Went.
But that's 2 misses in a row now.
We're talking about the frost, and if the frost is coming up, and you heard Stacy say she tripped when she came back to the hack, and
But
she
I threw
feels
that
like it's
okay.
frost under her foot. So if that's the case, that's what happened to her rock as well.
Really grabbed the frost and went.
Yeah, went absolutely sideways.
To your point, though, that is the swingy spot, too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think a
still
bad
felt like I
combination.
threw-
Quite a bit.
Yeah, like 3.5 was kind of the least amount I felt like I threw.
Okay, and it's sat now for a couple shots. So
Yeah,
okay,
I think you're thinking that 3.5.
Okay.
Yeah, your last one was a nice glide the whole way.
Yeah.
Okay. So similar to what I gave you over here. Or
Yeah.
Like. Okay.
In the third, right?
Even if we froze to it, she's not drawing, right?
Okay.
Good conversation, because when and if there's frost creeping in, if there hasn't been any rocks down a path, the frost kind of grows up through the pebble, and then it's a different speed completely than a spot that's been thrown down.
Where are you?
You just have to communicate that.
Hard line. Maybe
Line's
4.
good.
Hard line's good.
Line's
Oh
great.
no, it's nice.
Whoa, then, whoa.
5-6.
Line's
Whoa,
great.
whoa, whoa. Whoa.
No.
Finish it if you can, Lainey.
Yep. Hard. Yep, right to the face.
A little shy, but sits there just on the tee line.
Good throw, Chels.
Shoot, that slid really good, eh?
Good
Pretty
throw.
good spot.
Yeah. Shoot.
Yeah, I don't see a problem with it either.
No.
Just nicer.
Slid, yeah.
4-1.
Yeah, that's the nicest spot on the sheet.
Not just
To what?
I don't think you can
yeah,
make
and
the
just stay on
double
the
either.
corner, yeah.
No, the red on the right is
Yeah.
now in the way.
Exactly.
That's probably all we've got.
Okay.
Let's try to stay there. Yeah, I guess.
Prince Edward Island, Northern Ontario blanked the 5th. So they go to 6, PEI leading and with the last rock.
You can run it.
11?
Yeah.
You never miss it. You give up 4, although.
Exactly.
3 or 4. I'm not so sure 3, Erica.
Okay, as much of it as
Line
we
if
can
it stops
see.
like
Yeah,
a
like
rock, 2 rocks higher.
2 rocks, 3 rocks.
Yeah. I was just afraid we had to
Or
go
if
for
it
line.
just
'cause
curls half a rock, it's pretty darn
well,
good,
it's never
too.
going to do that. Like if it was ever going to curl, it's with that throw I just gave you.
Pretty good, because Stacy's just throwing this to hold Team Canada to 2, to a draw 2.
But with that much ice, she's only going to tap 1 out, I would think. you roll anywhere, you're giving up 3. You can't roll left either.
No, she just get to the nose.
Wow.
Yep. Little light.
Yes.
Yes.
Little light, they say. They picked her up right away.
Yes.
Devereaux, Trickett.
Hard. 11 times.
Never off it, says Porter. Get it by that guard first. Get it by that one, they did. Spring one, and now the roll inside.
That was up, eh?
And so the defending champions will have a chance for 3.
Hey, good throw.
Okay.
And just the weight, and she rolled off because of
Heavy,
it.
hey?
Yeah, 10-5. Just easy normal. This should go really straight.
They sit down, didn't they? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Unless we're screaming at you, it's probably Lainey cleaning, just because it's not going to move at all.
Great, Chelsea.
We'll let you know if that changes, but
Nice normal here.
yeah, still give you a nice positive throw.
Yeah.
Chelsea Carey scored, and Team Canada scored 3 in the 3rd. And looking for another 3 here in 5, going to the break.
Just 10.
Yep.
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 Hard.
Right to it.
Really hard.
Low
Hard. Side. Gotta go.
Hard.
Jocelyn Peters.
Never off. Hard, 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 hard,
Lainey
hard,
Peters.
hard, 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 hard.
Bang.
Sweep.
And sit there. 1, 2, 3.
It's 10 and off.
The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere.
Newfoundland and Labrador, Team Canada is our feature. Team Canada cracks a couple of 3s. 1 in the 3rd, 1 in 5. They lead 7-3. The defending champion skipped by Chelsea Carey, and she's with Brian.
Chelsea, you're in command after 5. I've heard you comment a few times throwing it really well and saying maybe the ice didn't cooperate in that spot. So who's winning so far, the ice or you guys?
I think the ice is beating both teams right now. Yeah, it's a bit tricky. It's really quite frosty, so we're getting a little fooled. We got to throw draws way harder than we think we do, so it's a little tough, but we're getting a feel for it now. We've got it somewhat figured out anyway.
You guys are a very talented team. 6 straight wins. Some would argue maybe going under the radar. However, the way you're playing now, is it fair to say look out for Team Canada with the playoffs approaching?
We'll see. I mean, we feel really good. We've been getting better and better all week, which is what we wanted to do, and we've still got a bunch of games left in the round robin, so we're not thinking playoffs yet. We still got some work to do here, so we're trying to just stay in the moment and keep throwing them good and try to make some shots.
Anything in particular you'd like to improve on?
No, I think we overall feel pretty good. It's just a matter of getting our heads around. Yesterday the ice wasn't frosty. Today it's a little frosty again, so you're kind of adjusting back and forth, but we're getting it figured out, so that's all we can do.
Thanks for your time. Good luck.
Thanks so much, Brian.
And that is a key. The team that adjusts the best usually picks up the win, and look at the numbers. Team Canada right through the lineup. Only Jocelyn Peterman at 73%, but Amy Nixon right now 90%. Chelsea Carey at 85%. Compare that. Erin Porter throwing 3rd stones. She's at 73%. And Stacey Curtis, Newfoundland Labrador, 70%. Just having that bit of difficulty. The numbers after 5 are brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner of Curling Canada for 22 years.
The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. By Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for 22 years. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
An update for you. Look at that. 1 yellow and 2 others.
You know, this is the end sheet, sheet D, and this is the sheet that Dave Merklinger said that when the dehumidification system is off, it feels it the most. If it's on, it also feels it the most, and it caught Mary Matatol on both of her draws over curling and coming short, and that now allows Alberta's Heather Nedwin to draw for 4.
Again, Heather Nedwin now, for all intents and purposes, is the skip of this Alberta Championship team from Okotoks, as she makes the draw 4-4. So they'll go to the break 9-4, Alberta up. And Alberta coming in with that record of 4-3. Shannon Clybrink has said she will not rejoin the team if the team is on a roll. By her stepping away, she loses touch and feel with the ice. So it's really Heather Netherwood's team as we welcome you back on this Wednesday night. It's Draw 13, the Scotties from St. Catharines, and our featured game, Team Canada leads 7-3. And here in 6, it'll be Newfoundland and Labrador with Last Rock. They have the Hammer playing the Redstones.
Really have to feel for Shannon. So many years between Scotties, and they had a great run at provincials and beat Sweeting twice, and then she can't play here. Pretty tough
Even.
situation.
Even. Whoa! Height 3. Just a little softer. No. Okay.
Would have liked that even with the other red, so this slash double wasn't available. Make sure one goes away.
Yep.
Whoa. Never.
I'm out.
Clean.
Yep.
Might as well try it.
Good throw, Joss.
Once you know you've got a piece of it.
Sorry, it's just starting to stick.
I got it.
Thanks.
You didn't have to be there, really.
It's all good.
Julie Devereaux.
Okay,
good.
it's going already.
2, tight 2.
Okay, even.
She works in the
Even
emergency room
Not moving a ton
for Eastern Health.
to the Scotties. Starting to go. Okay, nice one, Julie.
Same throw, Joss.
Sure, still plenty of curl. It's just that little bit slower. Is it? It's the type of ice you feel like you can't throw it through.
Right. And it just looks like it might jump now and then if it hits a frost patch. Thought that on Jocelyn's first, they were right off, and then all of a sudden hard on.
Okay, I'm out again.
Whoa. You're okay.
Clean.
And not curls. Good.
Curls a lot. Jocelyn throws a lot of rotation and weight.
Same weight, hey?
Yep.
Drop the anchor a little bit on that one, guys. Pretty tight. Okay. I think that's all there stays.
Yeah.
Really need two here if you're Newfoundland.
It's not curling as much.
We're top 12.
Okay, here. Yep. Keep going. Okay, Julie.
Okay.
Okay, 14.
Normal.
Saskatchewan picked up a single in 5 to take a 2-point lead on the territories. Carey Galusha from Yellowknife will have the Hammer in 6.
Yep.
Right to it. Anything, Josh. Good call.
Okay. So yours was a 14.
A little trickier to get around this corner.
Julie's was a 14.
A little bit less
Might
curl
just
coming
draw.
in.
Yeah. So wasn't supposed to be a draw. So probably that.
I think so.
Yeah.
Probably close.
Whoa.
Room, line's good. 7, 6, 7. Room, 8, 7.
Karen Porter works for the Boys and Girls Club of St. John's.
8. Erica. We're wide open. Yep. Go back. Go as long as we're not through. We're not through. Yep. Go.
Hard, Erica. Hard.
Okay. Nice weight.
what usually happens, not always, because sometimes, you know, going inside out, the frost will grab the rock, it'll still curl. But if you have to throw a 13-second hog to hog as opposed to a 14.5, it's just got that much less time to curl. That did nothing coming in.
Whoa. You're rolling out. Clean it, please.
You're fine. You're just rolling out. Good throw, Nix. 9-1.
We're going to do the same weight.
Good, Nix.
I think so.
Thanks.
Good. Nice throws.
And no need for Team Canada to leave any stones in play. It really only helps Newfoundland Labrador. So just rolling out.
Is this normal that you would still have this kind of curl with the frost coming in, or is it with the frost really, while it looks like it's there, hasn't affected the curl yet?
I always found it really depends on the rocks. Back before they went with these blue hone inserts, the rocks had pits in them. There was, you know, the rocks were so old, and the running surface would have pits, and they would fill up with snow, frost, and get smoother and not curl.
Go, 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 go.
Now these that are textured, they seem to grab the frost, and you hear both teams saying, "Oh, that one took off."
Play it. Click the guard. It's not the worst. Yeah. Like good bumper.
Yeah.
We're close to. Shouldn't do a ton.
No, we shouldn't do a ton.
The idea of sandpapering a rock is just to scratch the running surface just enough to have some bite, to bite the pebble, but it'll also bite the frost.
All right, Chelsea. Should still be pretty straight even with the softer weight.
I'm really shocked how white it is in the middle, Cheryl. Normally down the center where all the traffic is, all the brushing, all the throwing, all the people going back and forth, sweeping, it usually buffs it off, but that's not the case.
It's pretty white everywhere.
It's unusual. Trickier than it looks, this one.
Talked about throwing just a bumper weight because it is a little straighter coming in.
Bumper! Close!
Yep.
Yo! Whoa! 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 Yep! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
It's nice speed. That's the key, isn't it? Just that hack weight.
Good, Chelsea.
Very nice.
Good sweep. That's just nice, gradual.
I think that just speaks to the
Really
confidence
nice
in your throwing.
Yeah, 10-8.
You know you're throwing it up and up the broom, and also in your brushers. You know they can hold it for you.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Totally, yeah. No, that
It's nice though. Like it comes up a little bit. It's nice gradual curl. It's not like ramrod.
Similar to that, I think.
Yeah.
For T or for back 8?
For back 8.
You remember when Will Farrell, Ron Burgundy joined us in Winnipeg? This brings back the memory, and he looked out and he goes, "Does anybody ever just come out and sprinkle Parmesan cheese on the ice?" Looks like somebody had come out with a big shaker of Parmesan cheese. People still, all these years later, still talk about that at the MTS
That was
Center.
funny.
I remember watching that. It was pretty good.
9, 8, 9.
Remember wild dogs just run across. No.
No. Gotta curl up a lot.
We're 10, Erica.
The best one was when he got a hold of your telestrator.
Oh, yeah. Did he ever run out of ink?
The rocks are multiplying. Uh-oh.
Okay.
To the back.
Yeah.
Actually wrapping around a little bit of piece of that stone back 8.
You never want to leave through here and hit that one to the
Yeah,
side.
but just in front of it's
Yeah,
good. If it
that's right.
overcurls it a hair, fine. This side's even heavier, eh?
This is Team Canada right now going for
Even
the
if I'm
throat
to it,
here.
it's okay. I don't want
Yep,
to
I agree.
It is putting pressure on.
Well, the experience too, compared to the young Newfoundland team on a different surface like this too, is a big advantage.
Ideally top 4, but if I'm to it, it's like it has to be 3rd, or else she has a double for 2, right?
So,
This side's even heavier, eh?
yeah, but not as heavy as the drop half coming this way.
The intern.
Yeah, coming this way, yeah. So we're thinking like a put it there 14.
Okay.
Do you like that?
So you think
On the
this
13-8 side.
3
but-
feet faster, the path?
Yeah.
Okay.
You like that?
Yeah, I do.
I like that she talks 2 feet, 3 feet. That's a different
Yeah,
Chelsea Carey.
No question. was more about the extension, the rotation, just made it way too complicated last year,
Mine's
in
great.
my humble opinion.
Thought it was max, so
It's lots, guys.
really carving.
Even though this is tricky,
Okay,
they've got a
lots of
good
weight.
handle on it.
8, 9.
All there.
Okay, it's fine.
You're okay. Yeah, backing.
Give me right on us.
We're bumping it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
they
past
wanted
it.
to be
That's
up
fine.
higher,
No, that's
though,
good.
and it's coming all the way back.
Okay.
They are
Well, what's that
sitting
next?
3.
3, 2.
That's what will face Stacey Curtis with her last.
Fine. Yeah, just chicken.
She must be just a little nervous considering where her last one went.
Good job.
True.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. All right, Stace. All right, just from that one. Little more. Is that where I was?
That's where you were.
Where was I on the first one?
Right
Yeah.
here.
Identical throw will work.
She does now have
Little
some backing.
more.
Okay, Woden.
Need something.
Woden.
Need something.
Needs something.
How much more?
10.
Ooh.
We have to have backing.
Looks
Okay,
heavier
Erica,
still.
You might have to carve it.
Dozens hanging, running on that path.
Gotta get up to nose.
Yep.
Erica
Hard
Trickett.
to nose.
Yep.
Hard to nose.
Yeah.
Want to
Hard
bounce
to
off of
nose.
this. Oh, and she will.
Okay.
And sit there. 1 and 2 it is.
True yellow.
2 yellow. Steal of 2 for the defending champions. "44 curlers started the week with a chance to drive away in an all-new 2017 Ford Escape SE in the annual Ford Hot Shots competition. That number cut down to just 2 in the final, a Battle of Ontario. Teammates Rachel Holman against Emma Miscue. And the skip dominated the final, scoring a total of 21, including a brilliant 5 on the around-the-horn triple takeout. Ontario's Rachel Holman wins the Ford Hot Shots and a 2-year lease on a 2017 Ford Escape SE. Newfoundland Labrador just can't handle the ice right now. The 3, and then a steal of 2, 9-3. Team Canada leads it, and you just have to look at the skip numbers. The experience, I think, paying off for Chelsea Carey at 83%. Compare that to the 66 of Stacey Curtis. The game story is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. And so with that game, 6-point difference, we're going to go right next door to Sheet A. And this game between Prince Edward Island and Northern Ontario, PEI champions, skipped by Robin McPhee. Their first year together out of the Charlottetown Curling Center. Coming in with a record of 2-5. Need to win tonight for any hope of staying in the playoff race. While Krista McCarville from the Fort William Curling Club in Thunder Bay, with a record of 4-3, trying to rebound after losing earlier today to Rachel Holman. Trying to avoid that 2-loss day would drop them to 4 losses. And in this 3-3 tie, as we play in 7, it is Prince Edward Island that does have last rock. They have the hammer, playing the Redstones. Not much there, just the one centerline guard, Kathy.
Well, it is, and you know what? The Northern Ontario team in the last couple of ends is looking like they're getting their energy back. I think it was a pretty emotional loss earlier today, and the first couple of ends, very uncharacteristic misses, not finding the paint, finding it and not, and it's not just frost. You could just see that it took a lot out of them, but they seem to be rebounding, and especially with the miss in the last end by PEI and the tie, I think that you'll see a different team now.
That steal of 1 in 6 was an attempted blank by PEI, and they flashed it, and so that resulted in the steal of 1.
That's a huge steal too. Kathy brought up a good point in the break that with the frost the way it is, the teams that are down have to play the delicate finesse shots are in real trouble. It's just so much tougher to be that much precise. But now that they're tied, Northern Ontario doesn't have to go out on a limb and gamble as much.
Well, and you could even see in our previous feature sheet that they were leaning towards the hit rather than the draw because of their confidence in it.
Okay, 9.5. Okay. Make this roll. Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely one of the best shot makers in the country.
Nope. Whoa. Yeah.
Starts with the proper technique to begin with.
Never. Hard, Sarah. Hard.
Okay.
Okay.
9-3.
We try and roll under. Good try, Chris. Good wait. Let's make it. Just wait for T, no matter
Northwest
what.
Territories.
Wait for T. This might run a little.
At 4 losses and looking to stay there. Final stone on the way. Carey Galusha.
Well, already lying 3. Saskatchewan tried to come down to the pot on the first one and came short. Conditions on this sheet very similar. Very heavy frost. This is a draw for 4. Needs to get to the 4-foot.
Wow, they've given up on this
Yeah,
already.
it's not even close. And we've seen Carey miss draws by a foot or 2, but that is more indicative of the conditions tonight.
So up by 1 as they go to 7. Saskatchewan still looking for their first win of this event. Penny Barker from the Moose Jaw Ford Curling Center.
2 threes for the Territories after being down 4-0. Tremendous comeback.
Underneath. And that's where it'll sit, just back of the tee line.
Spell again. Oh, God. Oh, that was really close. Didn't roll to a great spot.
Yeah, it's maybe great, maybe it's horrid.
So like there,
If this freeze is made, because there'll be no room.
$75. Yeah.
Nova Scotia and Alberta. And final stone coming now for Nova Scotia, Mary Manitow.
And she was set pretty early for this deuce. And in typical of what we've seen tonight, if you're hitting, your odds increase dramatically. And this is a nose hit for 2.
Yep.
That's the tough part about Krista's shot, isn't it? It's you make it real good, you probably steal, but it'd be tough to make it real good the way it is right now.
Line's good. Yep, hard. Line's good. Yes, hard line. Hard line. Hard. Wait, straight, Sarah. Hard.
Potts and Sippel got it around. Now they'll try to drag it down. And the over curl. And oh, goodness. They had to brush it so much to get it by the center guard.
Whoa on that.
Overcooked it, and it just went a little deeper.
I know. That's
They were trying to hold the line so they could get to the nose, but you just see it keep going with the curl.
But you get off it now?
Yeah, well, you try,
Yeah, left
leave
it
it
right
high.
there would be good. But
caught in between.
Right. Worst part about it is it makes this next shot easier.
Control? Yeah, I like that.
Big game for both these teams.
Are we
As we
one?
mentioned, Prince Edward Island sitting are at 5 losses.
Yeah.
And they need to stay there.
The hair less, Sarah.
And McCarville at 3. Would love to avoid a 4th, obviously.
Yeah,
Because that puts them right on that sort of bubble number.
They still have Team Canada to play too. 3 games left after this one.
Whoa, just clean. Normal. Clean, whoa, no. Looks up. No.
Look out.
Girl.
And now it has to sit.
Okay.
And away it'll go. So playing that up weight. Not manageable weight. And they only get 1. Niagara Falls, only about a 15-minute drive away. The Horseshoe Falls, of course, nearby American side. Jimmy Kimmel will host the Oscars live. It all starts Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern on CTV. PEI score 1. They missed that opportunity for the couple. So they have the lead as we welcome you back to the Meridian Center. And Northern Ontario and the team from Thunder Bay will have last rock. They have the Hammer here in 8 playing the Yellowstones.
Okay. So do you think 6 feet more, or do you think I need more than 6 feet more?
That was
You need more than 6 feet more. Okay. 6 feet more won't even. Okay.
Interesting to see what happens going around the corner here if it starts to plow into the frost a little bit.
Close. Room. Close. Stay close. Weight's great. Room. Room. Line's good.
Want to go a little
Room. No. Stay close. Stay close. Oh, we want it to die. Oh. Whoa, it's buried. Whoa. Shot, Sarah.
Shot. Very nice.
Oh, that came down hard. That was 13 and a half.
There you go. Yeah. And then down the middle, it might be 14 and a half. And it's a little, got to keep your head on your shoulders here, the way it's going.
Yep. Whoa. Yeah. Hard.
Hagen Hughes, the 4-time PEI junior
Right
champion.
over. Good. Right out. Okay. Like that.
It's tough to sweep
No
on those
guard.
peels when you're out
Guard
really
is
close
so
to the
tough.
boards.
Yeah, the guard's a little tough.
Sliding
What
through
about
the
a tap
frost with
on
your
that?
gripper.
Yeah, we could tap this to here. Played this a few ends ago. Yep. Should know it.
Do you think 80? This is my
About
non-fast
12?
rock.
I think so.
Try and tap this back and build a little bit of a wall that maybe you can freeze down to later in the end.
Back 8. Yep. Hard line. Really hard line. Hard line. Gotta go. Hard line.
Ashley Sipola,
Hard
Hawks,
line.
Lily.
Never stop.
Oh my. And they did well to hold it
Okay.
and push it back
That
to the
works.
back edge of the 4 little houses.
Yep.
Not very lively.
No.
Updating now, Newfoundland and Labrador, Team Canada.
And really generated by a very nice come around by Erin Porter on her second around the corner guard. Chelsea hit the open one, but that in turn allows Stacey to do the same thing for her 2.
And as you said, this is the easier way to play right now with the hits.
It certainly is.
No, never.
And that will mean 2 for the team from St. John's.
Okay, we got a good setup here, huh?
We got to get 2 sunk behind.
Same thing?
Yeah, little
Same
bump.
thing. Even
We could hit
tap
and
that and
roll.
roll.
I like this.
I'd say very similar weight.
Good setup here.
Okay, with this rock though.
Hair
Yeah,
left.
I think this is easier than the hit and roll. You hit and roll, you ever roll out. This, at least you come down, even if you freeze on it, is not bad. Tap it is great.
Should be similar weight. Yep. Hard. Back 8. Yes, you gotta go hard line. Hard line. Back 12.
Boy, this is a huge scrub for them, just trying to hold the line here.
Yep.
Look at this.
Whoa, okay, go.
And they play to the storm.
Okay.
Back 8. Just
curling more.
absolutely
When they did a
went
couple
sideways.
Leaving them a pocket.
Again, a byproduct of the frost for sure.
I mean, I'm not super poppy. Then we leave her an open hit just at 2. Okay.
We have to stay in the 8 foot. Okay. Normal, just normal. Just throw clean.
Problem for teams when the ice changes like this is not this game. You try to scramble through a win, but then it's readjusting for tomorrow if the ice goes back to the way it was.
And the morning draws are always the best.
Yeah,
It could be a lot quicker tomorrow morning.
Hard, Michelle!
Sarah Fullerton.
Okay.
They get away with the jam back.
That actually kind of helped her.
The reason, of course, we're seeing this, just to update you, is that there was a problem. Well, first of all, it's mild. There is some drizzle in the area. That's part of it, but there was a problem with the dehumidification equipment here, and as Kathy reported earlier, they got the part to fix it, but the humidity is still too high in here, and they haven't been able to control it. The hope is that by tomorrow it'll all be good again.
Hard! Okay.
Oh
my gosh, this is like a death trap.
I know, I'm scared to burn it.
Yeah, the heads are grabbing, aren't they? And it's just a nightmare for the brushers because to sweep properly, get maximum pressure down, you want your head right over the broom head. If it sticks, you can tumble pretty quick, burn a rock.
Little more!
Whoa! Whoa!
Little more!
Whoa! Whoa!
Close!
Whoa! 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 Yep! Yep! Yep!
Yes!
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Throw it!
Good. Nice shot. Good job, sir.
Nova Scotia and Alberta
Hey. Yeah.
with Heather Nedewin throwing the skip stones. Looks like Nova Scotia sitting too.
They are, and Heather tried to corner freeze onto frozen stone on her first one, came short.
Yep.
And so Mary Manital wrapped it right around. That's a second shot stone. So for Heather, does need to get to the 4 foot.
You gotta go!
The finesse game though, huh?
Well, they're working pretty hard on this.
Oh, no, you don't gotta go.
Maybe too much. Yeah. Steal of 2.
Yep.
Nova
Just that
Scotia.
uncertainty. Sorry, Vic.
That's okay. It's interesting how
Yes, you don't gotta go.
you know, it's not just the throwers that lose a field; the brushers lose field too.
Well, they do. They're waiting for it to curl, and they're looking at different weight coming down for draws, and it can really start to play with the head.
If it's good. Make sure we get one of them.
Yeah.
Firm? Yeah. It's normal.
I guess it's personal preference here, but you could
On
hit
the
that
nose?
top Northern Ontario rock roll onto the top of that pile. Make it a lot tougher for Krista to do anything with it to score the 2.
Make sure we get one of them out of there.
You kill the back one, and it's probably an automatic 2-ender, isn't it?
I think so.
At least a good chance at a 2.
She's got a lot with a high when you're right to roll onto.
It's normal!
Yep.
Whoa! Yes! Hard!
Hot! Whoa! Whoa! Clean! Whoa! Good.
Still sitting 2, which is good.
And all things considered, the difficult conditions, both these players are their numbers reasonably good. Isn't that interesting, though? Not one draw thrown yet by Robin McPhee. Go back to what all 3 of you have said. The finesse game really is the struggle. So there's McCarville at 69. No finesse yet needed by Robin McPhee. The player numbers are brought to you by Travelers. It's better under the umbrella.
So what do you think?
Well, I think when you're dealing with difficult ice like this, that's what you have to do is change your game and your style, which is hard for some teams, but go away from that finesse. And Robin looks like she has. She's going to play hits over draws.
Okay. What did I throw into the wing? I don't remember.
Like this call,
I remember your
even though
guard
it's
was
tough
97.
because of the conditions. You hit one of them, there's probably a yellow double.
You're across the middle, like
Just,
the wing is
you're
a little
not
bit
getting
nicer,
3
but across
anyway,
the
so
middle,
just
I think
freeze it
because
into
of
that
the bump's a
pocket.
good 80.
Try to
Yeah.
guarantee the 2. matter how good this one is, Robin can hit that other yellow. So use that wall to your advantage.
Weight's real close. Good. Room.
Weight should be
Back
there.
8. Room then. Room. Lots of room.
It's curling hard now.
Little bump.
It's all there.
No.
Little bump. We're back 8.
No.
Back 8. Can we tick freeze? Yep. Yep.
You can.
Too late now.
Right in the hole.
Yeah, they were hoping it would come down. Caught right in the middle.
So close. Krista's weight control is spectacular. Last night she played to freeze. It over curled by that much. This time it under curled by that much. Perfect speed both times. Play the double if you wanted to. Nose hit, sits 3.
Is that what you're thinking?
Well, I'd like to hit it through the hole, but I'm thinking nose is better than doing this. What?
Nose probably gets this.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'd rather over curl it a hair than hit it too thin, and then they leave them sitting 2 and 3. Right? So
There's that double, which they've decided not to take on. So obviously punching this through the hole would be perfect. But even if you hit it this way, Cheryl, and lose that one, your shooter rolls over this way. It might even kick the yellow out. Worst case scenario, stays right on top.
Yeah, you pretty much do feel there.
So anything, let this cross the face just a bit.
Just off nose.
Hey.
Might be a red triple, though.
We have to get to nose. We can't under curl it. So
Yeah. Hey. You got it.
same weight.
Hey.
Yeah, close.
Bit more. Oh. Yes. More weight.
Robin McPhee, her last. Hughes, McQuaid. Right through.
Does that go? Does that, the middle red jams, but it.
No, it's going. That's jamming straight.
It's probably not going to roll
No.
anywhere, is it?
I think it's actually really good. Just.
Sneaky.
Okay, and we can use the catcher.
Yeah. Okay. So that's good. That should be good, eh?
9.5?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
Boy, that's a break.
Okay, 9.5.
That's good. Are we trying it or?
No, it's not there.
Okay.
It'll straight jam and we won't be
Oh,
shot.
we're just nosing.
Just nose
Okay.
for one,
Oh.
yeah.
What kind of weight?
9.5.
Okay.
Just nose for 1 and a tie game. Krista McCarville.
Solid if anything.
Whoa.
Whoa! No!
Clean it.
Clean.
Clean.
Yeah,
Clean.
yeah,
Clean.
hard.
Clean. Clean. Nice shot.
And there it is.
One yellow.
1 yellow it is on the edge of the 4-foot tee line. We're even at 4.
Sorry.
McPhee, McCarville, Prince Edward Island, Northern Ontario. Here on this Wednesday night of Draw 13, the Scotties from St. Catharines.
Coming now.
Yeah,
Megan, if back 4.
In a 4-4 tie after Northern Ontario picks up the single and 8. So that means that Prince Edward Island and the team from the Charlottetown Curling Complex will have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Redstones.
Here?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Now this is a pretty simple game plan for Northern Ontario, all out force, especially with PEI sliding deep on that. Throw another guard up.
Smells good. There.
Line's good. Not in, are we?
Line's
Oh,
good.
looks like lots.
Yeah.
Let it down. die, let it die.
Or do
You
we
want me
bury
to
it?
Bury it? Yeah, if Ash goes, yep. Go, Ash, go. Hard. Hard, Ash, hard.
Hard,
You gotta
hard,
go, you gotta go.
hard,
Keep
hard,
going.
hard.
Okay, good, good, good.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, Team Canada has blown it open with Newfoundland Labrador.
5 feet less.
And the Territories pick up one to take the lead on Saskatchewan.
I think they won that short, didn't they, Cheryl?
They did. Yeah, they were calling just a tight guard and slid in on them. You play the force, especially on ice like this. You try for the force, you get something in there late in the end, and it's been tough. You get a execution error and you get a steal out of it.
Okay, close.
Trying.
Where? There, it's going now.
It's
top
T.
4.
Yep, then. Yep, Megan.
Yes, for line.
Yep, 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 yep. Okay.
Back 8.
There you go.
No.
Save it.
Okay. Good. For me, what do you think? T back 4. 85? Yeah. I think 85?
Yeah.
The danger for Northern Ontario here is there's that one lone card, which is really not a good one. With all the red in there, you're going to see PI try to peel some stuff off and try to drag the play into the rings, and have a pretty good chance to score some points here or blank.
Right now.
You would have loved that second guard.
Coming hard.
We're back 8.
Okay, still?
We're back 12.
It's coming hard. It's really coming hard.
We need that.
We need that rock.
Two heavy ones in a row. Off goes the guard.
Turn. I kind of like this way.
Doesn't matter. In, out turn.
Out.
Yep.
Yep.
Clean.
Clean.
Yep.
Okay. Nice throw.
Now the blank's back into play possibly if you get some rocks going.
Okay, and this is my fast rock.
Yeah.
The advantage for Northern Ontario is that PEI
Like 15
stone back
with
4.
this?
They've got an opportunity. Freeze on that. Throw a couple more guards.
Got to curl a little. Yep. Hard. Line's fine. Hard.
We're halfway.
Okay. Yep, Kendra, go. Hard, Kendra.
Hard, Kendra.
Hard, you got to go.
Go.
Okay, whoa,
Easy. Whoa.
That's good. Shot. Wow, that rock's fast. Well, I had no handle at the end, but what?
You know, before this started, Kathy, remember Mary Maditall saying to me, she says, you know, we may be a senior team, but our experience and a little bit of treachery will go a long way. Well, she's giving Heather Nedowin and Alberta all they can handle.
Well, she certainly is, and Mary has found draw weight, and it has been that challenge to be exact. Heather was just light on her first one, and now playing the tap on the stone on the center line to try to raise it in against 2.
Remember, Maditall stole 2 in 7.
Trying to get it to curl.
Bang up and roll, catch enough, no. So that is a steal. Just settled, yep. Steal of one more.
Yep. 1 red. Yep.
1 red it is. And guess what? They are tied at 9.
That's incredible.
And remember, Alberta had that 3 losses.
It was good, but you throw that little bit more and it runs straight.
We're tight.
Okay.
On its own.
We're almost to that yellow.
Could be an advantage for the Eastern teams. They're used to playing on
Oh, yeah,
frost
frost,
and
that's
throwing
nothing.
through it.
That's nothing. Just cut that on our greens for most of the year. The 5 in a row for Mary, though. What a comeback.
We had what we thought.
4. Might catch this, but I think you have to move it. Are you going across the face? No, this way. It's got to drag.
Okay, let's go.
If you're close enough together, you hit this on the high side, it will drag that closest yellow to the left. And I think it's still going to hit it, Cheryl.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to miss it. You just won't nut it dead on.
Hard. Roll it, Megan. Roll it. Okay.
Not a lot moving. Northern Ontario is sitting 2 without last rock here in 9.
Did drag it a bit, but not enough.
Good. Curled a little bit. Apparently, yeah.
We're a little wider though.
Yeah, you are.
So
Probably close. What do you think? Should be half.
Hey, where are we this
time?
we're thinking it's tight.
Okay.
Never be a more important time to keep that communication going here.
Not quite tight.
Really under your breath to talk about the different lanes, different spots.
You're gonna have to sit. It's going sideways now.
It's lost its handle.
Yeah, it's going sideways. Come back this way. Okay.
Wow.
They've lost quite a few handles, and I know this team throws a lot of rotation, so I would take it. It's the frost grabbing. Hard to throw enough of a handle.
Yeah.
Might get them all here.
Right across the face.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. No, your side. Make it
Yeah.
It's just there. Okay.
Half a rock?
More than half.
Okay. Half.
Sarah Fullerton, Megan Hughes, Michelle McQuaid. Stuffed it and then misses the one at the back.
So close.
Almost fell on my face there.
So as the brush is grabbed, you tend to lose your balance.
Yeah.
Sticking, even your grippers will start to stick to the frost.
Will we be 1, 2, 3 if we tap?
No.
Because that matters to me.
Yeah. No, I don't.
No.
Let's come around.
Okay,
it.
then probably.
Okay, I like that better. Good call.
You know, some players wouldn't be able to handle this. I give them credit because you could end up, if you're one of those people, Cheryl, that's I don't know, complainer. That's not right. But you end up complaining and worrying about the ice instead of worrying about the game. The ice and the conditions are what they are. You just have to play through it.
You do, and you're right, Vic, because that becomes your focus, and then you're not focusing on your shots. And I think for a lot of teams that play at the high level, they're so used to the great, perfect ice conditions. They do get rattled when they get out there with something like this. You have to embrace it. This is what you have. Both teams have to play on it.
And I haven't heard anybody really curse it up and down.
No, both these teams have handled it beautifully. It's got to be slow here.
Tight.
It is what it is.
Hard. Tight.
No. Top 12.
Whoa.
Well, I want to be.
Might as well sit 3.
And not quite.
Oh, man. This is the first draw of the game, is it not?
Yeah, she hasn't thrown any.
Would they ask you to throw?
A 90. It's a draw.
Even if you're back.
Be interesting to hear the conversation on draw weight.
65. Yeah.
I'm going to try and throw a little more rotation.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold it.
Well, this will be interesting. I mean, what feel would she even have?
Just memory from watching the other rocks. She obviously knows it's slowing down.
It's all there.
Threw that nice and hard.
It
is slow there.
Mine's great. Mine's really good. Yeah, Megan. Yes, Megan. Hard, Megan. Yes.
Hard, Megan. Megan Hughes, Michelle McQuaid. Oh, and then just that rub. And it'll spill.
Oh, what a brilliant effort, really.
It's great weight.
It's tucked a bit, too.
Thought we had it. Great weight.
Really great weight by Robin. You know, she just accepted the number they gave her, believed it, and threw it. Not a lot of talk, not a lot of disbelief.
Well, we
Just-
probably see
The edges are lined up.
Yeah. Well, we can go bumper.
This outside edge of the yellow and the inside edge of the red.
It curls so hard. It should be. I know this is probably 9.5.
It's dangerous, Cheryl. You could just try to peel it out of there.
What it's been.
Okay.
That gets you the force.
Like, that's not much ice.
So here I'd say it would probably
And that
be
rock
10,
is
right?
12,
And
I
then,
would thought.
I don't know, maybe here bumper.
Okay, I think she's just talking it out.
Kind of looks like a lot, but
It
I'm
does,
hoping
yeah.
for like half.
Like here's bumper.
We could also just freeze to it.
Yeah, it can't look great.
Just as an option.
So I'm not sure you can see any air.
We're worried
What do
about
you guys like?
what we just talked about.
I just find it comes in there so hard. Like I think we could probably do this even.
Well, Robin's draw really
It,
moved.
obviously. What's our time here?
So you need some soft weight here, and the problem with soft weight is the ice just isn't conducive to that anymore. You could just draw.
Well, we're just thinking like we
Do
could
that.
definitely nose it.
Yeah.
I mean, it does warp. We got to
Yeah.
make sure we nose it though.
Yeah.
That would be
Edges
nice.
are lined up.
We
But
could
it's
freeze.
The only thing is, it's just scary about the freeze.
I
We
think
could
the freeze
totally
is tough.
overcurl it. The freeze is tough right now, I think.
Oh, I know. It's just that we could jam too.
Yeah.
We could jam too.
I mean, personally, I think that freeze, given the ice right now, I think the freeze is very
I
tough.
agree. Freeze is pretty hot.
Okay, so I don't mind playing lightweight at it though. Like we could play hack.
Hack is like so.
What were you thinking?
I don't know. I know it warps in there with like down weight.
Okay.
So that's what I'm thinking.
Bumper down? Or
Yeah,
we could
like I'm
also
thinking
pick it.
bumper. Yeah, we
That-
could pick it, but it's not going to be. It's still not an easy pick.
Yeah. Whatever
prefer to
you're
nose
seeing,
it.
I think the freeze
That'd
is
be-
tough. So, but whatever you're seeing for weight.
Okay, well let's play this.
Okay.
Okay, let's play bumper.
I get what they're saying. It's not.
I think we have to.
I know
like,
it's no
we know
shot.
it's gonna
Honestly,
look like a lot, but we know it's gonna go like crazy.
Yeah.
So
Okay, let's try that.
Okay.
Tough shot.
You got it.
Robin hit that guard thin enough. There's a really good
And it-
example.
But only when you had it open for two and it ran.
So we talk about rocks being edge to edge.
They talk
Okay,
about this
bumper.
team tends to throw a little bit more weight on their bumper shots. This you could really need to bump this out of the 8-foot. That's it. And the lighter you throw this, the more curl you have to get past that, because we all know it'll really curl here, but it only has 4 feet to curl. It's only going to curl an inch or so, so you have to be extremely close to the guard.
Can you get across the nose and roll underneath? Or are you just making
I
contact?
think you can nose it, but you just can't reckon the guard, or you're 2 down coming home.
Solid bump. No. No.
Final stone, Northern Ontario.
no,
Christopher
no.
Carville, nothing yet. McQuaid, nothing yet. Hughes. Now Sipala on it.
Hard.
And that's what they'll do. They'll make contact and jam at the back. And uh-oh. Now you're looking at a deuce.
You have to throw it lighter than that to make that
That
shot.
hurt, or-
Yeah, and they
I
even
thought
said
it
it
was
was up a little bit out of her hand. They thought solid.
It's the shot I'd love to see them work on.
Total gas on ice.
Yeah.
Pick might have been easier.
Just based on the ice conditions, you're right.
But they did mention it, but they said that even to their mind was difficult.
I like normal.
Yeah.
It was too.
Just a nice normal.
Yeah, you threw here.
What an opportunity.
Didn't go crazy.
For PEI. She had other opportunities. Remember in 7, had the chance for 2 and then rolled out.
On this same out turn, Vic.
Overthrowing things.
Yep. Clean, low.
The score 2 and a 2-point lead.
Oh! No!
Robin McPhee
No!
called right off. And not this time. They'll sit there. in a must-win to stay at 5 losses.
Straight there.
They have a 2-point lead. And the game we started with this evening is now final. And Team Canada is an 11-5 winner over Newfoundland and Labrador. And that is a big win for the defending champions. As they go now to 7-1, meaning the worst they could do is a 7-4 record. So that will grab them a something. Tiebreaker or even better. So we have 3 teams now, as you can see above. 2 losses separating those top 3, and Quebec at 3 losses, and Alberta. And that's where we will go, checking in on Alberta against Nova Scotia.
And that red stone, that was Mary Matitol's first draw, facing 1 Alberta shot. Stone, Heather tried to get shot, went deep, and is now trying again to find draw. Wade does need the hearts.
At one point in time, it was a 9-4 lead for Alberta.
Starting to go.
Starting to go. And going to use their own for backing. And oh, that may be just that much. The shot Stone, what do you think? One yellow.
One yellow.
Well, you could have jumped in before they said yellow.
After the horse wins, I pick it.
Really, that's really good. Yeah, thanks for that analysis.
It was close, so I didn't really want to.
Here on a Wednesday night in St. Catharines. The Scotties.
Kicked that off quick though, Vic. I know they were trying to beat Kathy's prediction, but that looked close.
Closer than I wouldn't have kicked it off quite that.
So PEI leads by 2. Northern Ontario with last draw. Playing the Yellowstones as we come home here in 10. Again, Prince Edward Island, 5 losses. Northern Ontario, Krista McCarville with 3.
Halfway.
Well, the struggle for Northern Ontario will be you've got to play more finesse shots. PEI just gets to hit at this point, and the ice is questionable as far as draw weight goes.
Halfway. Mine's good. Right here. Halfway. You can't. Mine's good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good.
Another good throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was?
Yep, yep,
More.
yep.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa, yep. More rotation.
Whoa,
Clean, clean,
whoa.
clean.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't want to touch those ones. Okay, that's okay.
Not as good as it was though, because of the way the double was set, it might have, once it was executed, might have gone over and clipped that yellow one.
Well, I think we know that.
Could nose that and stay frozen.
Yeah.
Like up there again?
Well, or just knows that.
Like that's gonna take us. That's gonna take us 2 shots, right?
Yeah. Sure.
I think that's the
And
call.
then they knows ours.
Then I think we're shot in the back.
No, I mean they're gonna nose our open one. Then we freeze that.
Then we can hit and roll.
Yeah, we can hit and roll or go around.
Sorry,
what kind of weight?
You don't have to do it yet, but it's getting to the point you have to do it because they are right. It's going to take 2 tries there. Went behind the corner, for instance. PI might just sit 3, and then you're kind of running out of time.
Really hard.
Ashley Sipola.
Go really hard. Hard, you guys. Hard, hard.
Really
Never
need to
stop.
stay on nose.
Hard, 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 hard.
And they'll roll it over and sit in front of their own.
Yeah.
We have a double.
Kind of like Probably like the same weight, peel. Okay. Which turn do you like?
Whatever you like.
Well, we've seen this one.
Yeah.
So I don't mind getting it that way. It's just out there.
Okay. Can we hit it on the nose too?
We can, yeah.
Might be an easier call. I don't know.
Okay, then if you want to nose it, I like this way.
Whatever you like.
I like coming
Whatever
that
you
way.
like, Robin.
Feel.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Sarah Fullerton.
Whoa. Yes. Whoa.
What she got once. Oh, when she stuffed it.
Roll it.
Yes.
Roll it.
Go.
And that shooter will roll to the back edge of the floor.
Yeah.
That was a missed opportunity.
Yeah, that might have been the chance right there.
I actually like them changing turns because with the intern at PE I was looking at, I was worried about this roll over behind the tee line, but by crossing, they ended up doing the same thing anyway.
Yeah, I don't
leaving backing for Northern Ontario.
What's the speed here for Kendra? It's not too many on this. They freezes with the other turn 2 ends ago.
Kendra Lilly.
Pretty good. Lots of lines. Your line's pretty good. Yep.
Little curl.
Line's good. Room. Lots of room. Line's good. Right to it. Right to it. Line's great. Line's great. Yep.
Now, pick her up.
Hard.
And take her down.
Oh, do you see my...
And right there, shot rock.
My broom on there. Look at the snow.
You can see the frost in there.
My broom's soaked now from
At that point, too, I think you're doing more harm than you're good. You're not polishing the ice. You're just fluffing up the frost, which slows that rock down.
Watch your broom.
Line's great. Yep. Hard.
Oh, do you see my...
Easier to look at.
I can't even move my broom on there.
Timeout has been called by Prince Edward Island.
Great shot.
All the time. I don't want to give them
nervous if we do the run. We lose both ours and she doesn't hit for 3. Yeah. We have to freeze.
Or
Even
do
for
we hit
top
that
4.
one?
Yeah, I think we have to.
Stop top 8.
Yeah.
We have to do something.
Yeah.
The best they're going to get is 2, right?
Yeah, even if you're top 12, really.
Yeah.
The best is to be right on. Actually, the best is if you just top it a bit.
Yeah.
Open it up so to knock it out, right?
Yeah.
So do you like back line?
No.
Just a draw.
Just draw. Okay. What do you think for weight, guys? I haven't thrown a draw yet.
Yeah.
I think a 65. Like, that's what Michelle's been throwing. Yeah, it's been pretty 60. Good there.
That was the same. She did throw the one draw that she did rub the guard, and it was, they thought about a 65, and she's back 8.
Let's go. Just T-line, right? Yep.
This is dangerous, too, though. You put this top 8, and you'll be a shot to sit 3. You could glue it.
We're back 4.
No
Pretty
line.
close.
No line.
Okay.
Looks hot.
No line.
Yeah. It's really got to catch it.
No line.
Yeah, we're back.
Nothing at all
No line.
from the front end. And hot it is.
Not bad. Okay.
Now it moved it far enough. It appears that the red stone at the back edge there is the shot stone.
Good.
A couple of choices, Cheryl. You could play the thin
like
double and actually kind of the round the horn shot and kind of end up maybe up in this area. But then there's a freeze opportunity for PI to get out of it. I guess the other option is just straight come down if you're Prince Edward Island somewhere into that type of area, partly buried.
The only thing is if we do the double, they're probably just going to do that.
If we do the double, where do we sit?
Well,
Right here.
it needs to spin up a little, but it would. It's going to be hard because we're coming, well, about turn way. Doesn't matter, yeah. What do you think,
I
Lorraine?
mean, if we freeze,
Oh,
I
we
mean,
could
we
just
can
freeze.
go here.
But if
too.
we're gonna tap that, I'd rather just draw. Yeah.
No, I don't want to tap it. Yeah, they're 1-2. Okay. I mean, we can go right here.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, it's just if going here, we're probably not going to bring that rock into play. We hope for a jam, but it, like to
Yeah,
me,
that's what
we're
we're
hitting
hoping
if
for.
we're trying to bring that rock into as a counter.
Would be nice.
So do we
And-
draw or do we?
I think you need to move one of them.
So then do we?
Then I like
you
double.
could do this though.
Yeah, you could do that.
Just hit and roll.
You could just hit
Well,
and roll.
why don't you try the double, and if it comes up, you roll.
Okay.
If we,
I don't mind the hit and roll,
okay.
actually, even if we touch that a hair.
Yeah, you just have to touch it.
But how much can you see of that?
All of it?
Oh, can you? Yeah, okay.
The problem with the double is
Right,
if
like
you stay in
nine.
the center line and you set up a double,
Ooh, not that much. 10?
then Team PI is sitting 2 so late in the end.
What kind of weight did you think?
I really like the draw.
I do too.
We don't have a ton of time.
Just over 3/4.
Just draw a shot.
No, not
I'm not sure why they want to move one of them. I don't. It's either move none of them or
Both. Could you
make
draw down to the shot rock?
Sure, to any one of them really.
Okay.
Draw to the 2 on the right. It forces PI to freeze. If they don't freeze well, you're in good shape.
Yes! Hard! Really hard!
Kendra Lilly. And they've got her right away. Sarah Potts. Ashley Sipola. Got to get it by the stone top edge.
Roll, roll.
Oh, and now trying to roll it over. They are sitting the shot rock. In fact, let's just say they're sitting one.
A little fortunate it curled so much it didn't set up a double. I don't think you can get both of them.
Yeah. If I lose that one, I'm rolling on top of it.
Yeah. So what's plan A?
Yeah, but
Probably-
PEI, if they
probably
do
the
roll on
roll,
top,
I think.
that can make it pretty tough.
Yep.
Take your end away.
Yep.
I like normal.
A little flop. So we're losing the back one.
Well, if we nose it, she noses it for the double, and which isn't bad because then I have another double.
Yeah.
What do you like?
I don't mind the roll. If we make it good, it's good.
Yeah, I like trying
Worth
it.
losing this one.
We just can't roll out.
No.
Tricky little shot here because you.
Normal?
Hey.
They're talking about
Can I really
nosing
get
it, which
here
is
with the block?
okay,
Yeah.
but if
Hey.
Northern Ontario has enough room to make that back double and then roll a little bit, there's
Nose
2
isn't bad
yellow
either.
underneath cover here.
Okay.
We just
And you
can't
might have a
roll
chance to
that
score
way.
3.
Okay.
I kind of like hitting and rolling right, just
Okay.
take away that. But the guard's almost in the way. It's tricky either way.
And you saw Kendra's really moved.
Just about right.
It did.
Positive. Yes.
Whoa,
Yes.
whoa.
Yes. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Skip Stones,
No.
Robin
No,
McPhee.
no, 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 no,
Her
no.
first.
Okay.
And we'll roll to sit for shot rock. So here we go. 7-6. Territories lead. They are sitting the 2. Final stone to come from so far winless Saskatchewan.
And so unusual in these ends to not see anything up front. But even Saskatchewan playing hits this end, just more of a sure thing.
Bang it on the nose, shot rock.
It would be.
Making the double?
Yeah.
From Moose Jaw forward, curling center.
What kind of weight?
Penny Barker to force an extra.
Yep. Yep. Hard.
Clean.
Girls, yep.
As we watch Krista McCarville. She'll get 1. And they'll go one more.
red.
Saskatchewan sits
red.
there, top edge, 7-7.
Well, again. Oh.
Okay.
Left a double here.
Oh, you're playing double? Okay.
And that's basically for the win, unless there's some type of triple and stay,
Okay.
which there might be actually. It's going to roll to the right.
Does this look good to you guys for Peel?
Yeah.
half a rock.
Okay.
Whoa, no. Oh,
Robin
no,
McPhee
no.
and her last,
No,
leading by
no,
2.
No, never, never, never. Get up. Curl. Get.
Oh. And through they go.
Through to the break.
And so now, hit it for 2. You wouldn't even risk that all too thin.
Yeah, he'd never save the shooter.
Kind of weight?
9.5.
Okay.
Northern Ontario is very consistent to this stuff. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with playing the hit, especially the way the ice is, but with normal weight, you don't have much room for error here. You can see that red one touching the 8 foot, so this can't roll more than a foot in either direction.
I don't know on normal ice conditions if you'd see her playing this kind of
True.
weight at it.
This is probably the right call here, isn't it?
Yep.
Bang it, sit, score 2, go an
Clean.
extra. Krista McCarville.
Clean. Whoa, easy, easy. Clean, clean, clean. Close to the
Nice shot.
Right on the nose. We're all even. Tied at 6 on a Wednesday night in St. Catharines.
The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Sponge Towels Paper Towel. Nothing absorbs like it. The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for 22 years. By Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. And by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
Prince Edward Island, Robin McPhee will have the last rock in this extra of a 6-6 tie. Trying to keep herself in the playoff picture. Stay at 5 losses. Northern Ontario comes in at 4-3. A 4th would make it more difficult for them with a couple of games to go.
I felt out to that, and like I still can't not trust them.
They lined a little tight.
PEI with the hammer playing the Redstone. Difficult conditions, certainly, but both teams responding here.
No, no, no.
It's been a share, their share of missed shots because of it, but both teams have handled it beautifully mentally. Cheryl, there's no nobody's getting off their game. They're just miss a shot, half a shot, whatever it is, come back and away they go.
Alberta, Nova Scotia. At one point in time, Alberta led at 9-4. And Nova Scotia now has a chance to hit for the win.
They definitely do. That Yellowstone just thrown by Heather Nedwin on her final one just grazed the red shot stone and came into the open.
This team skipped now by Heather Nedwin, the Alberta champions, coming in with 3 losses.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
From the Windsor Curling Club. And there it is. And they'll avoid the jam at the back. Can you believe that? Nova Scotia, this seniors team. They'll represent Nova Scotia at the Canadian Seniors. Pick up the win. They come all the way back for an 11-10 win. They are now 2-6. And the Nedwin-Clybrink team, the Alberta champions, are now 4-4.
Good game, Shannon. Thank you. Richard, thanks. Good game.
Incredible comeback.
So again, keep in mind what we've always said. 4 losses is usually the magic number. 5. You try to stay there because that was back in 2007. You got a tiebreaker, but 4 is usually the number. So Alberta has slipped to that 4. There's still, of course, 3 games to go for them. 11-game round robin. That's a big loss for the Alberta champions.
You have to hand it to Mary Maditol in Nova Scotia, Cheryl. You're 1-6. You're not going to make the playoffs. It's a long, long week. To hang in there and come back from that far behind, that's
pretty incredible.
New England Patriots stuff.
It is.
So like 2/3 or 3/4?
That's 3/4.
Okay.
Well, Northern Ontario has quite a bit to work with here. Just tried to play that freeze down into the pocket and a little bit heavy and bounced off, but still some backing and some center guards.
Trying to get them both here.
Okay, yeah. Roll it off. Okay. That's fine.
And so this is a similar situation for McCarville and Northern Ontario. They are at 3 losses. Trying to avoid dropping to that 4th to go 4-4, the same as Alberta.
If they make the double peel regarding a single rock on this ice.
Make it good. Yeah, I like it if we make it good.
It's just a thought.
Reminder, stay with us. Sports Center coming up.
And this rock. Yeah. Do you like this guy? Yeah, I'm saying we could go the other way, but we know this one.
At least a 4 with this rock?
Yeah, I think so.
Even less?
Is good.
This might be the right call with the ice conditions. It's hard to put that second guard up. If they ever make the double peel on you, you heard the front end for Northern Ontario say we're got a single guard, we're in trouble. So lock another. You've got that wall. Lock another one in there. They peel the guard. You keep guarding. You're in pretty good shape.
Yep.
As long as this isn't deep.
Hard line. Really hard line. Hard.
Ashley Sipperla.
We're there.
Too far.
To sit 2, trying to steal the win. Northern Ontario.
Couple feet lighter would have been a little better. So tough. They're coming in at right angles.
Run back Northern Ontario into the pile and hope you get a bunch of stuff moving.
Just peel. No.
Big thing is get your shooter out of the way.
Yeah, Michelle. Yeah, hard. Whoa. Okay. That's good. Center guard.
I think just put it back.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it looks like the yellow double jams on the back one stay shot, but if you hit it almost dead on, your shooter might stay there. But if not, it's going to take PI 2 tries to become shot rock here. You might be able to hit that yellow one dead on and sit shot, but if not,
I added.
they got to make a move here pretty soon.
Halfway. Time's a line.
Lots of room. Tons of room. It'll come.
Kendra
Where are
Lilly.
we? Half. Yep, gosh.
Little past half.
Okay, easy then. It should come.
Little past half.
Stay close.
Ash.
Yep, go Ash. Go. Hard. Whoa. Oh. Good.
Good shot.
Throw.
Do we have to move one?
I think you got to make a move on these rocks, especially the right-hand one.
Okay.
Which way is easier?
What happens if we hit this
Come
one?
this way too.
Yeah.
If you're other.
Yeah, I've got 3/4 over here.
Can we hit it
I think the intern looks better to me. There's
Try.
And you could
I
kick
think
the
you have to throw
other
forward.
rock out too a little bit here.
right.
You normally peel in this situation, but I honestly think it's going to take them 2 shots to get shot rocks, and they've only got 4 left.
So this is kind of the setup shot.
I think this is the play. Do you think, Cheryl?
Yeah, I like it. And I like the intern because I think there's a few more options.
Peel works too, obviously.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, look, I suspected they're not shot, so that's good to make that one move already.
Still 1-2.
What, on the outside?
That was a great shot.
Oh, because look at where that red is.
Yeah, what do you do with it?
Yeah, I think so.
You've got to sneak
doing that,
into the
though.
middle around the red,
think
right
so.
to the
Right
pin.
in
That's
there,
your only option.
Yeah, she just tapped the spot.
Yep.
So,
85? 85-90?
yeah, 85-90, I think.
You could kick the red to the right a little bit. Stay in the center line.
It actually might be better than trying to get right to the.
Yeah, probably. Eh?
This is really tough to do.
Wait, it's really close.
You have room.
Gotta go a little.
Line's good.
Yes, hard. Room. Close, though.
Hard line.
Sweet,
Do it.
great. Yep.
Line only.
Bumping.
Here they go, Sipola.
Yep. Whoa.
Potts.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Going to find their way in there. Little rub, little roll. Get in there.
Good
How's
shot.
that?
Nice throw.
Still sitting the two. Tapped their own back, however, but they're still sitting two.
Good shot. If I don't fall in my face this game, I'm going to truck that up.
Trying to
Probably. We should.
steal the win.
Under the circumstances,
time
that was
or-
a pistol.
Yeah, no, I think we have to peel it.
Okay.
Okay.
Just can't promote that red anymore. Just tucked it under
Like
enough.
this way?
Yep.
Okay, let's go. Look, move here.
What would be wrong with hitting the red one on an angle? So I think Northern Ontario will tap that red back now.
Sarah Fullerton. As we play the last of the third stones. She'll peel that center guard.
Yeah, do you like going a little bit tighter?
Got to be a little careful with the straight guard. It looks okay, but you might get Robin to do that, hammer that out of the way. The red one will not slide through here. That puts everything behind the tee line.
Oh, because it'll go into this one onto that one? Yeah, she can do that.
What if you
Bring it onto
tap
there.
that, Cheryl?
Onto there, onto there.
Yeah, the red to me looks easier. To
Okay,
me, this
that's what I
looks
was
very
thinking.
hard.
Right. Yeah,
It's there.
I just didn't want to
I was
not
just thinking
guard
guard
any of
more
of the red one.
More
I
of the
think
red,
so.
but I
Yeah, I'd rather guard the red and the yellow.
Like a little bit tighter too.
But you notice the yellow, they're all gone.
tight all the way.
So you're not in great shape here if you're Northern Ontario.
So I think here, I was giving you here.
Because if you're not tight, I don't think it
So-
does.
Interesting situation. Tapping the red looks crazy, but if you tap it,
Where does everything go? You're just sort of jamming everything around the
and
button.
yeah, I'm thinking just tap it a foot and stay there.
Right.
You should be shot rock, and then the yellow one's pretty safe, plus your shooter. But that's pretty fine the way the ice is.
Tight? I'd say tight, yeah.
So it's 90 to tee here, so 405 is pretty close.
Yeah, okay.
It's hard to guard the nose of the yellow and the outside of the red. You need a bigger rock.
Almost impossible. Yeah, I wonder if coming down and tapping is the better call. Because you can't take both away.
No, you can't.
Go a little for tight. Line's okay.
Skip stones
You can
Hold
go.
it out there.
in this extra of a 6-6 tie. Krista McCarver.
Hard.
Hard.
Easy, easy. Yep.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yep.
Nice shot.
We're going to be guarding for our lives, though, if she does that. Yeah. And she'll have both sides.
3/4.
So
2/3.
Be straight here.
It is.
Like forward. I don't know if you could put it in a better place. Yes, it is.
I know, but the only thing is I'm worried about her. Jam, she sits there. I throw up a guard, she has this.
And we have a final. Also going in extra. The Territories
Good game.
will pick up the win as the last rock of Penny Barker. The hit and stick rolled too far. And so Galusha will keep herself alive. The Territories.
Good job.
The win puts them now at 4-4. So they're staying at 4 losses. And Penny Barker and the Saskatchewan champions from Moose Jaw Ford Curling Center are now winless in 8.
Yeah.
9-7 is your final.
Yeah.
They have got to be getting tired.
Oh.
Anything.
4-4 after the 4 to get into it.
Oh.
It will be shot, but she'll have this style.
I think so.
I know that, but I think we have to nose it. Then I have them both ways. What? Like board weight?
Oh. I think you want to maybe
My
roll
shooter
a
has
little
to
bit.
stay there.
Okay. Well,
I think.
we've got that other shot too, but we got to stay there.
Yeah.
Yep. A little roll's not bad. So she can't curve. Yeah. Like you threw control down here, and so board. Yeah.
Yep.
This is where Krista McCarville missed in end number 9. Didn't curl enough. Couldn't have put that guard in a better spot because the red slash is tough and the yellow nose is tough. She did the best she could have done. Hitting the red would give you a better result, Cheryl?
I think so. This is really you're high side and it's not good.
Board. We good. If you like less, though, take it.
Get to the nose, you'd be okay, I guess.
35. Yeah, 30.
Sure don't want to kick it in thin.
No.
Krista didn't move as much here. She jammed, remember? The 9.
Yes!
Problem with Fee and her first. She does have the last rock here in this extra.
Whoa! Whoa! No! No!
Hughes, McQuaid backing off now. Hughes some late licks. Get it by the guard. Oh, just in time. And now they'll spill it. And it spills away.
Brilliant.
And to have a look, it may be that yellow is still a shot raw.
What a great shot.
By that much.
She carried that guard.
That was the secret. She threw it soft enough to get enough curl past this guard. The only way that was going to spin. Yeah, no kidding. Eh?
Great shot.
And it still leaves Northern Ontario sitting the shot stone.
Can we get in off that one?
I mean, I guess I could play this just to tap that to there.
You might roll her in for shot.
You think so?
You'd be hitting this really thin. I don't think so.
Timeout's been called by
No, I don't think you would.
Northern
But
Ontario.
That's going to drag a little, like she's going to sit right here. That's pretty
But also,
close.
this is a fresh side for her, so we can just leave it for her. I don't know.
That tap's not.
It's not
super
serene because if she gets this one
we're
first,
shot. Do you think we just guard it and leave her this? Like, I mean, I know it looks really easy, but on this ice.
Yeah, for sure. It's tough. You'd have to guard it with an intern.
Yeah, the out might be tough.
Keep it out here that far?
Yeah, definitely. Well,
I went there for that
Robin's
one.
thrown,
I'd
I
have to go
believe,
here,
one
right?
draw in this whole game, so I think that's the shot she's going to play if you don't throw. So if you take that
So she
away,
doesn't have the automatic easy tap.
they've got that soft tap this way. It's accessible, but that doesn't mean you're going to make it on this surface. You could over curl, you could pump it a little too far.
And outside of the sheet is sat for a while too. With the frost, it could make the weight, I guess.
The other thing with the hit, Cheryl, is if you're wrecking the red one, you still win. So if you tried to peel that yellow right now, if you're
Krista, 50 seconds.
PI and you're wrecking the red one, you win.
Here? Yep.
That's just going to carry right into that yellow and you score 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have to leave her the intern tap, do you not?
Okay, wait.
30 seconds, so you're good.
Wait.
I do. So I think this is what they're playing across the.
Yeah, 405.
Yeah, they can't guard it. They got to go out in the snowdrift there, so they're going to go the other way.
Across the center line.
Yeah. Tricky because they haven't played this shot. It's just a bit of a guess on the line.
The final stone for the
Tightish.
skip from
Yeah, hold
the
straight.
Fort William Curling Club in Thunder Bay right now, trying to
Not tight.
steal the win. Sitting one.
Hard, Sarah!
Oh boy.
Go! Hard,
They pull the string and they will just get it over.
Keep going.
Okay, good.
Wow. You threw it. We told you.
It worked. It actually worked.
Oh, just.
Different area code, but it worked. This has to be tougher. You saw the shot that would have been available. Either hit the red one thin or hit the yellow to win. So they've taken it away, barely.
So come down and touch that red right in the middle. Touch it up for the win. And they don't have to touch it very much.
This side curls even more.
You're good.
Looks like minimum ice.
Final Stone trying to stay at 5 losses. McCarville at 3 losses.
Back line. Okay, stay close. Stay close.
Robin McPhee. Stay close. Hughes. McQuaid. Stay close. Got him. Now Fullerton's calling the line. Got to get it by that guard. Get it by the guard. Touch up that red stone. Just like that, and then too far. And McCarville and Northern Ontario will steal the win. 7-6 the final to improve their record to 5-3, and McPhee will lose a crushing 6th. So, remembering now 4 losses keeps you alive. Those at 6 now will try to play spoiler, and you see the group: Ontario, Manitoba, Team Canada, 2 losses clear of the rest with 3 games to go. So coming up tomorrow, when Kathy and Brian join you at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, Rachel Holman, she'll be in the playoffs. Ev Belil will try to put herself into the playoffs, at least a tiebreaker, when they meet at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. What an evening it's been. The conditions making it a little bit more difficult. The key, of course, to adjust to those conditions. The Scotties Tournament of Hearts. We're heading into the final few draws of round robin. And it's all right here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.